Hey guys, welcome, guys. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. We are live right now, guys. As you see, we have an amazing show for you guys tonight. We started a little late. Sorry, I was just running out with our city council candidate Jason Murillo on his canvassing, so we had to do a couple of things. But we're here, guys. We're live. We're seen on YouTube, also on Facebook Live, and on Twitch. So again, you're seeing us on those three platforms, and we got a great show for you guys tonight. We have two amazing artists. On this hour, we're going to have the amazing artist. He goes by No Excuses the Great. We're going to have in a few minutes. With that said, we have a couple of things we're going to announce here on the show, and we got some extra tea for you guys tonight. And we got an exclusive update on the Puff Daddy's sentencing information, all that. We got exclusively here. I got the information after 5 p.m. We're all waiting for it. Everybody was ready. I got to give you all details and all the drama happening in the court tonight or today, forgive me. You know how we do. So with that said, let's get the show started. Now, before anything, see the QR code on the show there or on the screen there. You guys could definitely go, and if you'd like to donate anything to the show, you're more than welcome to do so. That is the QR code. Just scan it to your phone and it will direct you to any way you want to donate to the show and support, the cause if you guys can. If you're not, it's fine. Just share it. Again, guys, we have anybody wants to be in the chat, have any questions for the guests and myself, you're more than welcome to do so on the show as we speak. So you guys already know. Yes, here for No Excuses the Great. Thank you, MZ Yellow Cakes. Appreciate it. Yes, he'll be here in a few minutes. We are just getting the show started. So listen to everyone watching us live. We're seen on YouTube, on Facebook Live, and also on Twitch. You're more than welcome to share. If any questions or comments for our guests for tonight, you're more than welcome. Also on another, I think, a 9 o'clock hour, I believe, or so, we'll be having the other artists as well. She goes by the name of Kyngsolo. So stay tuned. We got a great 2 exclusive interviews here on the show. So stay tuned. So with that said, let's take the QR thing out of the screen. I don't know how we do here. Yeah, we always try to give you guys some amazing stuff on the show. It's gonna be fun, how each other week we always give you guys a little bit of sad news, good stuff, and also up the beat of the show. You know how we do. So it is what it is. So let's get right into announcements of the show, and let's get right into it, guys.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
All right, thank you, Bob. Appreciate the love. Yeah, so here's the announcement segment of the show. And with that said, let's get right into it. So first and foremost, if you guys haven't had a chance to, you can definitely check out our website, which is WhosNextNYCRadio.com. You see there on the screen below there. We play all types of music, artists' interest, music genres from R&B, hip hop. I mean, the list goes on, reggaeton, all that stuff. So we are relaunching it as we speak, but the site is still there, and we're gonna update more of the catalog of music that we usually play on there and all that said and done. And also we have availability for any artists out there that would love to have this song on rotation as well. So stay tuned, hit me up. If you don't have me on social media, you can follow me at my Instagram at official Vero G. That's right. So that was it for announcements. Now, next one on here, real quickly, because we got a lot of stuff on here I'll update you guys on. So quick, if as all, you guys can also check out my website, which is www.verogmusic.com. You can check out all my content from videos, interviews, anything that I do besides the shows I do here. So definitely support and check out the website and get to know more about me as well. And the YouTube channel is Vero G Spotlight Network. You can definitely subscribe, and I will subscribe back as well, as you see there on the screen. Now, last but not least, also guys, we're quickly on here. We do tend to also add politics in our show time to time. But with that said, he is Jason Murillo. He is working to be the next city council candidate, or actually next city councilman for here District 2 in New York City on the Lower East Side. And guys, if you want to support him, you can do so. That is the QR code to his website, and that is www.jasonmurillofornyc.com. Right now, if you want to go vote, you can do so. If you're in the New York City area, this district, pretty much you could go on October 25th. That's early voting, guys. Again, October 25th is early voting for him, if you want to also vote for him. And again, election day is actually on November 4th. So with that in mind, if you want to support him, just look him up, Jason Murillo, look at the website, all that's said and done, and you get to know more about him. If you check out his stuff and you support what he does and he'll do for the community, go check him out, support him. So with that said, I think that's pretty much it for announcements for now. I'll update you guys on more things to come and updates on what I said and done on here in the show. Yes, tapping and no excuses. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Thank you for checking on the show. He'll be on here in a few minutes as we speak. Actually, yeah, he's on here now. Okay, I was gonna make sure he's on. So that was it for announcements. Anyway, guys, thank you. Now let's get ready, change up the mood of the show. We're gonna have our amazing guest for on this hour. He's a phenomenal, very talented artist. I got the chance to check out his a couple of songs he has there, and I'm going to put it up on the show tonight as well. And we're going to talk about his song. It's called No Dreams as well, and it's being featured by another amazing artist. We'll talk about that in a few minutes on here with that in mind. So with that said, let's get right into our amazing guest. He goes by the name of No Excuses the Great. I'll make sure I got it right. Okay. So with that in mind, let's get him on the show. Welcome.
What up? Peace. What's going on, Vero G?
I'm doing good. I'm loving the background, by the way. I'm feeling it. Like, what is it? Is it like alien kind of stuff going on there? What's going on?
Nah, honestly, it's just spotlights. You gotta keep the light bright on the right people. So what I'm saying?
I'm loving it. It goes with the theme, so I'm loving it.
I'm glad I'm setting up the right mood.
I'm loving it. Yes, you right know. So are you ready?
All the time. You stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
That's right. I see it. That's right. So with that said, I'm just honored to have you on the show. I got a chance.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And I got a chance to hear some of your music. It's really, really dope. And we're gonna talk.
Oh, thank you.
You already know. I'm giving you a flower.
No, it's still, you always say thank you, man, because it's a lot of people out here, and shout out to all my people that tap in, my support system. You see, they come in early. Shout out to Low, Tone, all my people's Cakes. I appreciate all of y'all, man. The people that help me with the music that I'm doing, that you're going to hear, Lester London, First Official, Rhonda Rise. It's a lot of people that I always give flowers to, because, a lot of people don't do that. So I try to make sure I give flowers. So I appreciate them when I get them. So I got to say thank you.
Very welcome. Very welcome. So with that in mind, before we get into the song No Dreams and everything that you're doing now, prior to that, I want the audience to also know who you are. So whether further said, I know you're from New Jersey, Newark. I know a little bit about you, but those you represent, baby. Yeah.
So I'm from Brick City, New Jersey, born and raised. I then moved when I graduated from Rutgers. Shout out my RU people. When I graduated, I moved out to Philadelphia. That's where I reside now. But yeah, that's where I've been, and I've been doing this since I was 12.
Wow.
Yeah, I started out as a battle rapper. It's different than what the battle rap is now, but but I definitely give it up to the battle rappers, what they do. They are great at their craft. I started out that way. Then I realized that I wanted to go into more than that. So I started, writing songs, getting real deep into it. And ever since then, I've just been putting out music for the culture. I love hip hop. Hip hop saved me in a lot of different ways. So I always wanted to give back to the culture.
And we're going to talk about that as well. So like I say, we have enough time. We're going to get to everything that you're doing and also future. You already know.
We here. Let's go. We here, B. We here, B.
That's right. So with that in mind, like I said, you already was telling us a bit more about yourself, but tell in more depth, if you have like other things you want to add as well about who is No Excuses the Great and other things that you're doing in the music field.
Well, a lot of this is because I have a great support system as far as the people that are around me. My brother in the story, shout out to him. Shout out to Lester London, Bridgeport Studios. We've been doing so much. When you hear this In the Tank record, this is our newest record, which you'll be playing soon. In the Tank is basically it's me pouring out on a track and giving all of that's worth for this hip hop. I wanted to make sure that I put out something that was going to not just pay homage to Black bands, but also pay homage to, sports, people that play sports, not even just sports, people that just they at their last leg and feel like they don't have enough. And this is giving them that inspiration to say you got more in the tank. You can keep moving, you can keep going. And that it's never too late. I think a lot of people tend to give up on their dreams because they feel either age gets involved, money or something. If it's a God-given talent, it's going to work the way God wanted it to work. So you got to just, you got to move with the system. So that's what I've been doing. I've been somebody that's always been pushed, and I want this hip-hop movement to stay, the way it has been. Like, I need that movement to stay alive. They starting to AI a lot of stuff, and I'm not, real fond of it. I want to say some real ill on here, but I'm not, because I want to mismonetize nothing. So I'm gonna be like, but AI is really on a different movement, and I don't want it to take away from what hip hop really is. Okay. So, I'm really big on keeping the culture.
I love that. I love that. That's what it's about. And we're talking about it too, because I think I just had a conversation with another guy just today. Big shout out to Coffee Goat Radio. We had an exclusive interview with us. We're not too long today. It was a long show today. And prior to that, I think a lot of times you mentioned it, AI does a lot of times they're copying us basically, where to the point it's not even realistic. It's not us being humans anymore. The robot world is taking over. And it's unfortunate.
I shake my head because I'm like, I put a lot into my work. I put a lot into what I do. I do it for I never made music for you play it once and then that's the end all be all. I make music for replay value, for people that go, yo, I love this track. I want to keep hearing it. I want to hear it again. The bars I'm spitting is because I want people to go, yo, I want to hear what he said again. Like, what did he say? That's my thing. So all of that, I want to go into chat GPT and say, write me a rap about this, that, and then it just gives you everything. That to me is corny as all hell. Like, I can't do it. It's not my movement. And I think it's taken away from the artists that are out here that are really like doing what they do and owning their craft. To this day, I still sit up and freestyle, every other day, like just to keep my craft together. Like I'm always going off the top of the head. Like, and I think that's a lost art. I feel like a lot of people don't understand there's a difference between a rapper and an MC. I'm an MC.
Now explain that to those who don't know what that is, because a lot of people, they kind of like, maybe the same, but break it down to the audience.
So for me, and this is just my opinion, because a lot of people might think differently, but this is my opinion. Like opinions is like a-holes. Everybody got one, exactly. But I'm telling you how I feel about it. A rapper is somebody who is a performer that just, they can put words together good enough and have a catchy beat, and the beat normally is the thing that's driving that. An MC is somebody that not only owns the craft from the fact that you can freestyle when on, like right on Don's mic say freestyle, you can do that. You can write a song about anything. You can write a story. You can write. It's not just you rhyming words. It's substance that's behind those words. So I'm very big on that, and I try to always show that through everything that I do, regardless of what. Like, and I don't take nothing from those that I feel that are rappers, but I'm an MC to the core of my body. I'm an MC. So I'm always going to hold that stature regardless of anything else I do.
I love that. And I think it's well said, because a lot of times people get confused. Like, oh, no, rapper is one thing. And no, it's not the same. It's totally two separate entities, on that.
Yeah, it's definitely different. And I hate it when people go, oh, it's the same thing. Or if I don't freestyle, I'm still an MC. I'm like, no, you're really not. I'm sorry. That's just how I look at it. It's my opinion. If people don't feel that way, that's fine. But for me, the way the cloth I'm cut from that Rakim, that Big Daddy thing, that big pun. You know what I'm saying? That big L. I'm cut from that cloth. So to actually speak about, not owning the craft, these are guys who used to sit around the tables and just give you bars, and it was like off the top, and they have like videotape footage. Me showing my age, telling you videotape, but videotape footage. You know what I'm saying? So, and like it's just a different movement for me when I think about it. I don't never want people to, you know what I'm saying, think that I'm not saying that. I don't like. There are rappers that are out here that are just, and they're rappers and they're good at what they do. I'm not taking it from them, but MCs, you can tell a difference between an MC and a rapper. And if you can't, If you can't, then you need to go back and reevaluate hip hop for yourself.
Facts. I mean, well set and put together. So people, now you know the difference. He said it himself here. Okay, he broke it down to the point where y'all have to understand it. Definitely.
I mean, if you don't want to, I know there's somewhere in a library you can find hip hop for dummies or something like that. I guess if you want to do that, by all means. And if you want to come to my class, I teach my virtual class. $19.95 for the first class, $29.95 for those after that. You know, I'm
the master class, yeah.
Yeah, whatever they want to learn.
I love it. Oh shit! So you was just talking about a few of the legends, like you just mentioned, Rakim. I mean, Jesus Christ, the list goes on. But name like the top of your 5 to say. All
right, so if I'm giving top 5, I gotta say I always say I'm made up of Big L, Big Pun, Ghostface Killer, Nas, and Common. Common for me because I when I used to work for Rutgers, I used to go to like I said, I went to Rutgers. I used to run Rutgers University Student Community of Hip Hop, where we used to bring in like, you know, hip hop artists, stuff like that for Rutgers Fest. And I was one of the people that helped put the shows together. So we brought Common, and I had one of my defining moments for me as an artist. I was able to be in a freestyle before the show with Common, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Punchline, Wordsworth, like in a cipher. And just to be told by somebody that I look up to, like, yo, you're dope. Like, that was nuts for me to be in that area with them and doing that to me, that sparked everything in me to go, I can do this. This can be more than just battle rap and what I've been doing. I can push and make music. They hear it. So that's always been something that defines me. So I look up to those people. I always look up to Pun. I think Pun was a revolutionary that people really didn't realize how that syllable flow that he broke apart, that people really didn't understand, and now it's been pushed down to his son. Shout out to my boy Chris Rivers. Like, yeah, and he will be on one of my tracks soon. We ain't gonna talk about that right now, but that stuff coming later. But shout out to Chris. But it's a lot like, you know, just stuff like that, and the fact that you have Big L, who has some of the greatest parables and similes and metaphors that people couldn't even, like, you had to sit back and go, what did he say? Like that. I love that. Yeah. Like, so and there's a lot of honorable mentions I didn't put up there. You know, shout out to the Eminem, because I love the boy. I love him to death. I think he re-evaluated and revolutionized what writing is as far as this hip hop game. So there's a lot that I didn't get into. You know what I'm saying? But like Nas, one of my favorites. He's like almost like, if I had to say top 5, I gotta stick him in before I get into certain other people. Like he's in the 3-4 area, like 3 and the third or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
In between there, yeah.
Yeah, in there somewhere we're gonna catch him. So, you know.
I love that. But that's what's up, man. And it's good because, like I said, you idolize these amazing. I call them icons or legends, and you know, you also emblem in the sense like you use that for your own music in the sense, and you know, kind of pass that to the next generation as well. You know.
Well, I'm gonna say too, and this sounds funny, but I shout out to my brother in the story. I idolize my brother. My brother is younger than me. I idolize him for reasons. I've never, and this is not because of nepotism, it's because I've never seen an artist like my brother. That's amazing. And I mean that with everything in me. If y'all want to look him up and see if I'm telling you a lie, his name is In the Story. I gave him his rap name when he was younger, and he's ran with it. It's ENDASTORY. When I say I've never seen somebody like, he's the one that makes me like, I'll be writing something with him, and then he'll say his verse, and I'm like, you mother. Like, it's like that, like to the point where I'm like, yo, I got it. Like he has evolved into something that when I say he leaves Earth, when he's talking to people, he leaves Earth. So I gotta give that shout out to my brother. I think my brother, I idolize what he does. Like now he gets, now he has this thing which he's been doing for the last 4 years that I didn't know until about, I want to say a few months ago, because I went to the studio to do a track, and we were doing a track together, and He got up, he walked into the booth, he heard the track, he walked out, he sat there for like 20 minutes, didn't write nothing down, walked back in the booth and just spit a verse. And it was fire. And I was like, did you just write that in your head and then go in there and do that? He was like, yeah, that's what I do now. I don't write nothing.
That's some Jay-Z right there. Like,
I told him, I was like, yo, I can't stand you, bro. I love him, but I can't stand him all at the same time. He's just dope. He's grown and he owns his craft and he shows what an artist is. Him, Lester London, some of the craziest artists I've ever come encounter with in my life.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I commend you because, like I said, a lot of times we always find people that we look up to. In a sense, like you said, like the mainstream artists that you mentioned a few minutes ago, and that's good. But you said you mentioned about your brother that you guys have that bond as family. But then the thing is to work along with each other and have a talent and also create with one another. It's amazing.
Yeah, we've created songs that literally we've sat back and go, we did that. Like it was like really like. But I look at him and I'm just like, dude, I remember when you were like younger than me. You were 12 years old and you just wanted to rap around me. And now you are, I'll tell him all the time, like, you're better than me, bro. You're way better than I am. I was like, and I love it. I love it for you. I love it for you because I want, if I don't see nothing else before I leave here, I want to know that I had a part to do in in the greatness that you're going to be. So that's all that matters to me. The same way with my show, I have a show called The World Is Yours. It was been on for the last 7.5 years that I made for artists to have a platform to come up that they didn't have to pay no money. They didn't have to do nothing. They just come up, they present their music. It's critiqued by actual people that I've dealt with in the industry. I have them come on and, be able to give them critiques. So then they're not being like these pump it or dump it and trash it and bash it shows. They do nothing for the artists. They mess up the artists. I don't like them. And I tell people about them all the time. I'm like, if you have a show like that, you can keep that. I don't want to have nothing to do with it because it doesn't do anything but discourage the artists.
Facts. Yep.
You have to be able to big up these artists, even if you don't like them, even if what they do is not your cup of tea. There's someone out here that might like what they're doing. So rather than bash them or trash them or dump them or whatever the case, big them up, give them the flowers, or help them so they can get to where they need to be. So that's where I created The World Is Yours. I had everybody from Cisco, Bow Wow, Tyrese, oh my God, Maya, so many people on the show, many battle rappers. We just at least 3 different artists have been signed to like label deals because they were heard on my show. So I myself feel that I've done hip hop a justice by doing this because I took the money that I earned when I did tours. I was touring for a while and I took the money that I had and I said, well, I want to stick it into this podcast. So I was doing podcasts before you thought about a Jada and Joe and a Joe Buttons and a this and a that. I was the one doing podcasts, sitting around on I can't even remember the name of that thing, man. It used to only be you could only talk. There was no video. Oh, wow. And I can't remember the name. Oh my God, I can't even remember the name.
It's okay.
But yeah, I was doing that. I was doing that way before anybody was talking about a podcast.
Damn. So you're the originator.
So listen. Go and I got receipts.
I believe it.
So whoever wanna shout out to Math Hoffa, he can tell you Math was the first person on my show.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep. We did numbers too, and I'm very big on just helping out the next. Like I feel like if you don't help somebody, and I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people ain't gonna like me for this. I don't care. Kiss my ass. I'm very.
I love it. Please
stop gatekeeping. There are so many of y'all that are out here gatekeeping instead of helping the artists that really got something dope, and they dope, but you don't want to help them because they dope. Stop the gatekeeping. Help these artists out and start to really give that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't understand what it is. If they dope. Let them be what they are and give them the tools to get where they need to be at. Like, I have a song that I'm trying to get sync placement on. I'm talking to anybody out there that's listening right now. I'm trying to get to ESPN. I'm trying to get to WWE. I'm trying to get to 2K because the song, when you hear it, it's called In the Tank. We're going to be playing it tonight. When you hear the song, it gives you that vibe. And if it doesn't give you that vibe, then maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I feel like I did it right. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to listen to it. But I'm real big on the artist Sankofa. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what you did, knowing what you did in your past to know your future. And the only way you do what you did in your past, I helped people. I know my future is supposed to be me being bigger than what I am. So I need to get to that point. And that's why I'm saying stop the gatekeeping and really give good artists that really put their blood, sweat, and tears into this. Stop playing with us, man.
Say it one more time for the back now.
Stop playing with us. On God.
Facts.
On my mom. On my mom.
He just said. I love it. Now, I got to ask, right? Okay, so now your name. No Excuses the Great. Please explain to us exactly how did you get that stage name?
It's funny. I actually didn't have this name in the beginning. My name when I first started, I like a lot of rappers, you go through 1,000 different names to find the one that's your niche and the one that really. When I first started, I was beating on tables and I was the one beatboxing. That's what it was. I wasn't rapping. I was the one making the beat all the time. So we go in the cafeteria. They was like, "Yo, 2D, hit the beat." I'm like, "Man, all right, man. My mouth tired. But come on, man. Let's do what we gonna do." So I was doing it. Then I learned, I was like, yo, I want to rap because I could do this. So I started rapping. Because I was using bigger words when I was younger, because I was reading it, I read the dictionary all the time, because I felt like if I was going to be in a battle, I wanted to be able to say something that might mess somebody's head up. So I was like, let me read I started at A, I ended at P. I couldn't go no further. I should go further, but I ended at P.
No, wait. I'm right here.
No doubt. So I ended up saying, you know what? I want to call myself Intellect. So that was my name. So my name was an actual acronym. So Intellect stood for informing niggas to everything linear, letting them come through. That's what my name was. Then I ended up battling for my name at Rutgers because there was another guy with the same name. So I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. Let's battle for the name. So we battled for the name on live radio at Rutgers, and I won, and I ended up keeping the name. Well, I kept that name for a while till I got, I got to Philly. And shout out to my man, rest in peace. His name was King. I used to work for this thing that was in the gallery where you would shoot basketballs to win money, but you had to bring people into the game. So you had to sell the game to people. He was like, yo, you gotta have a name. And he's like, Intellect is like more of a rap name. People ain't gonna really pay attention to you if you ain't got a name. So I was like, well, I get anybody. I can sell water to a well and hell to the devil. What you want me to do? So he put me on the thing, and I'm selling. I'm boom, 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 boom. I'm getting people to play the game. He's like, one thing about you that I like, yo. He said, you have no excuses for anything you do. I said,
I love that.
No excuses. All right, let's rock with that. So that was like no excuses. But then when I looked up, and when you try to do trade names and all that, it's 18,000 people with the name No Excuses. So I was like, let's put the great on there.
I love that.
Let's put the great. Let's make myself like Alexander out this motherfucker. The great. And that's where it's been at. So No Excuses, N.E. the Great. It's funny because when I'm on other shows, they be like, hey, what's up, Net the Great? I'm like, Net? I'm like, N-E, the motherfucker. Like, y'all read?
They can't double check that.
If you look on if you look on the email, I promise you, it says N.E. the Great, but people be like, Net the Great. I'm like,
double check that.
Like, I gotta give you, how when Jason about to kill you and shit, and
right.
turn. So,
I'm done.
Man,
listen, they got to go back and double check, man. Where they got their degrees and stuff.
Listen. Hooked on phonics may not have worked for a lot of people, but I'll just be like, I don't say nothing, man, y'all. We ain't judging you. You ain't on trial. The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
You got me dying with that one. All right, let's get we're sidetracked here. Oh God, this is a good one. All right, so I'm sorry. Give me had a moment there. I'm like, woof, okay, we got this. All right. So prior to that, now you have a amazing testimony you mentioned a few minutes ago before we got into the show. And if you don't mind, into your discretion, more about your testimony and how you came out of that situation to who you are today.
Well, it was a lot that I owe hip hop to. It was I've had a lot of loss. A lot of loss. I lost one of my best friends of 17 years to fentanyl. I left for something that he had nothing to do with. It was real stupid. I lost my grandmother, which her birthday is coming up October the 15th. I lost her a few years ago, and she was a vital part of what music was for me. So for a time, I didn't even want to do it anymore because I was like, she's not around to see what I'm doing. It took a while for me to have to go, you know what? She is still watching, in her own way. She always gives me my little push when I feel like I'm not going to do it anymore. And, shout out to my mother who is still here, who is my backbone, who is my lead cheerleader. Like, my mom's be on that. Like, as soon as I funny story, we just dropped In the Tank on September the 5th. The day we dropped, we were placed on 4 different editorial playlists on Apple. Now, if y'all don't know about those, it takes money most of the time for you to get placed on these. Like, they looking for, $2,000, $5,000, this, that, all that. They place us on 4 of these lists off the muscle. That's a big feat. And I told my mom, I'm like, yo, mom, I got placed on these, da, 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 da. And like in her mind, she older. She like, I don't know what the F you talking about, but it sounds important.
I get it.
And then, and then my mom and my mom's wife, both of them, like they've been very vital as far as pushing me. And they go out in the street. Like I came home one day, I heard my mother's car playing my song, like Hard Body, and telling people like, yo, my son is on 4 different editorial playlists. Y'all need that. And it's good to see that my mom's is at her age still pushing me and letting people know what I do. It's a big thing for me. I love it to death because with my grandmother not being here, it's like her doing it. You know what I'm saying? Giving the push for me. So it's a big thing for me. You know what I mean? So I've been able to, evolve as an artist and through different laws, different, like you'll hear it in my music, different relationships, different. If you go through my, like I have a mixtape called The Radio Killed the Hip Hop Star. If you listen to that, there's songs that literally, like there's a song that I do that's actually talking about the day my grandmother died and I got the news, and you hear me talking on the phone but rapping the song. Like you gotta listen to it. It definitely is deep. I got a song called Karma that talks about like, being in a relationships and shit be going wayward, and you be like seeing the telltale signs, but you're not taking the bait to know like, let me get out of here. But and then you got like the song My Dreams. My Dreams is talking about that girl that's just everything to you and giving you everything that is going to be dope for, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's giving that type of, so everything that I do substance wise, you will get substance out of the songs that I put out there. I never just, you know what I'm saying? I never just put out anything. I feel like a lot of people rush to put out music and it's not what you thinking. It's not, you know what I mean? I feel like when you take your time, because it literally took me a good 4 years to put together The Radio Killed the Hip Hop Star. But when we finished, off of 2 years worth of work, I was 170,000 streams, 200,000 downloads. Like we did numbers. So I took those numbers and that's what I started The World Is Yours with, to help other artists to get to the spot they want to be in. I never asked for money. I never asked for nothing. I did it for the culture. I always will do it for the culture. I love hip hop. This is I live, breathe, and die this. That's what I do.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, it's good. Let's give a man applause right now, okay? Listen, he is doing it and making it happen, and there's a movement. That's the end of the day. So, listen, kudos to you, man. That's what I'm saying. You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're very welcome. So, talking about your projects now, let's talk about one of the songs I heard today was really good. We'll talk about the other projects as well, but this one really took to me because I love this quote in my dreams. And when I was playing it earlier today, I was like, I like the concoction because you have, of course, hip hop, but you have jazz, and you have like the way I love it. It reminds me of remember the Roots. Remember the Roots back in the days and like going with this.
Of course,
Right.
of
They were like
course,
they had their
of
own
course.
kind of like world, but it was so like cool in the 90s back in the time. And like when I heard
Well, that's what I want to be able to step you
yes,
into that ground. Like when you hear a song, like I'm the type of person that when I write songs, I see the video
I
first.
love that. Yes.
So when I watch the video in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, oh well that happened. And then I'll see something else happen. I'm like, why the fuck you do that? Oh, all right, well, cool. We're gonna write about that too. Like, and then when I look back at it, I'm like, all right, well, this is what I want to do. My dreams was more of a like, I wanted to get people in the setting of a beautiful Ferris Bueller ass day outside. You sitting chilling with your boy. You keep seeing that same female that you want to say something to, but you don't know how to say exactly. But now you just got the words right, so now you got to do it. And then her responding to you, and it being able to be the positive response that you're looking for, and then you getting that whole mesh and that whole movement together, and it's what it is.
I love that. I love that. And we have a little extra bonus too on the show. I was looking at some of your other music, and this one really got to me. We're gonna also play In the Tank in a bit as well. Which it's with I believe it's Lester London.
That's my which I was gonna say that jazz portion that you got. Shout out to first of all for my dream. Shout out to First Official who produced that beat, but shout out to Lester London who always throws his magic in the stuff that he does. That guy is. I swear he bumped his head on the toilet and saw the flux capacitor because he is unreal. If you want to listen to something unreal, Lester London is probably one of the dopest producers out here right now today.
Amazing.
He definitely if you listening to the background vocals, not only is that me, that's him. That's Rhonda. That's me and him and Rhonda. Like that jazz portion that you're hearing at the end, that's him playing that. Like I'm telling you, I'm around great creatives, and I will always stand 10 toes to the ground and say that my creatives are probably the greatest you're going to see.
I love that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, in My Dreams, that's where you just mentioned her name, featuring that's a woman, right?
Rhonda. I
was gonna make sure. Okay.
Yeah, Rhonda Ross. Everybody be like, oh yeah, Rhonda Ross.
That's cool. And we're also gonna play as a bonus. It's a song that I heard. It's pretty cool. It's called "To the Hashi," and it's featuring Rob Riley. I think Industria. Hope I said it right. Industria.
In this story, let me
make sure you're right.
In this story, Rob Riley in this story, and DZ.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna play that as an extra bonus. So we're gonna play that as well. But before we do, let's talk about In the Tank as well, and also the other song, To the Hashi. How about that concept?
So, In the Tank was more of a. I went into the studio with Lester, and I said, listen, I want to make a sync placement track. I want to make a track that everybody can listen to and catch the feeling that if I ain't got no more left, this is the song that's going to push me to get that little bit more. And I want to pay homage to black bands like HBCU bands, because you know what it is if you go to an HBCU band, like a battle of the bands, or you go to a game, we get busy in them stands. We get busy. So I wanted to pay homage to that. And along with that, I wanted to give this type of track. There's no samples in the song. That's literally Lester playing everything. Everything you're listening to is Lester London, nobody else. So when I'm saying that this song needs to be pushed everywhere, it needs to be pushed everywhere because it needs to be heard. This song needs to be on Gatorade. It needs to be on Call of Duty. It needs to be on, WWE. Shout out to Jacob Fatu. I'm trying to get him to take this track and walk down to it. Like I've been on phones every day trying to get to anybody and everybody for this track. So yes, it's definitely, when you hear it, It's everything.
Oh, okay, I can't wait. I'm excited. I know everybody's excited, so we're gonna play in a few minutes. And also, let's talk about the other song I told you about. It's called "In the Hashi," I believe. To the Hashi.
To the Hashi.
That one as well. Yeah.
So to the Hashi was more hip hop based because of the fact that so where the idea came from. All right, F y'all, don't judge me. I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan.
Yep.
Right? So the newer Ninja Turtle, like the newer ones with Megan Fox and all that. Yeah. There's a part in one of the show like where they got in trouble for going out above ground, and Splinter sent them to the Hashi. Now, when they go to the Hashi, what it is like they're doing training exercises, but to own their craft. So when I'm telling people to go to the Hashi, we in there sharpening our swords. So to do what we do as far as give you these bars, when you listen to it, it's bar heavy. It's very like, hitting you like that. So that's why we made To the Hashi. Shout out to Dezion, who makes some of the greatest choruses ever. He just did his thing with that chorus. It's a crazy chorus, but it's fun and it's memorable. Rob Riley, great bar. Great bars in the beginning. He sets it off in the story in the middle, giving you that bulk, and then me giving you the haymaker at the end. It's just what it is, man. And I'm putting something out on your show that I didn't tell nobody. But this is a...
Come on, I'm listening. Go ahead. Yes.
My birthday is November 7th. I always drop music on my birthday. To the Hashi will have a video dropping on my birthday, November 7th. Nobody knows about this. This is the first time I'm putting it out there. And the video, shout out to Marco Polo Vision, is about to be nuts. So I'm just telling y'all, I'm going to tell you like this. If you ain't never seen nothing to say, God, this is making me think, and it's crazy, it's going to do that to you. It's going to be fun. Y'all going to have fun watching this video. Y'all going to be like, oh, I love it. I love it. So shout out to Marco Polo Vision. The video is almost complete. So we are in the middle of getting that done now.
Congrats.
And I have another song coming out too. Ooh. It's called The Kuma. Oh. It's called The Kuma.
Damn, we get an exclusive here first on the show. I love this. This is what I live for, people. So you first heard it here on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Listen, now you have to wait till it gets out and released, and you can hear the full extent. Definitely. I love that. Now, my next question too is this, right? Being an amazing artist that you are, my question to you is this. Now, what types of other genres you want to tap into in your music, in a catalog?
Well, I come from, truth be told, I don't sit up and listen to rap music all day. I'm not that one. I love hip hop, but I'm cut from a music cloth. My family all was in music. My mom used to sing. She sang background for many artists, Ahmad Jamal, Billy Paul, the Dells, the Escorts. Wow. My grandmother used to sing with Little Jimmy Scott and the Imperials.
Oh, yes.
So, I was brought up singing. Like, I was singing in the beginning when I was young. And then once my accent kicked in, the Boricua, it's what it is. It came in, soy Puertorriqueño y negro, so when it came in, it was like, my accent kicked in, my voice got deeper, I wasn't singing the way I was, and I realized I could rap. My mother hated it because she sang to me all her life, so she was like, you're going to be a singer, and I was like, yeah, well, if it works out that way, but, so it was definitely I always loved old music. I love old music. Like, I sit up and listen to old music most of the time. Like, people hate getting in the car with me. I be like, I don't care. If you don't want to listen to this, don't get in the car. Because I listen to like old, like, I'm a Frankie Beverly and Maze and stuff like that. That's in my movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love listening to, the OJs. I love feel good music. My man Teddy Pendergrass. I love feel good music. So it's a little bit like I listen to hip hop. Don't get it twisted, but that's where I'm going with it. Like, you don't hear no radio And I'm sorry, but I don't play the radio at all.
Yeah, it's not the same anymore.
I'll play no radio.
Yeah, I feel the same because a lot of times, back then you were able to enjoy music back to back. Now it's too commercialized. And
it's not even that. It's the same song. They literally pumped the same song. I heard, listen, today was the first day in 5 years. Today was the first day, and it's funny that this is happening today, that I turned on the radio. I heard Chris Brown's song 7 times.
Are you serious?
Today. Every time I turned on the car, like I got in the car and I turned the car on, I heard, and then, man, I hit you, man. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. It's not that I don't love the song. I'm not knocking the song. Do your little dance to it and all that, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Like, it's just like,
no, and
I hear it enough on TikTok and Instagram.
And you're so right about that, because a lot of times, like I said, it gets played out. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we know that, he's already established. He's already has records. He has plaques, whatever you call it. But like you said, give other people a chance to be heard too, and it's
listen, come on. Anytime that you can sell yo meet and greet and get a picture for $2,000, you doing all right, brother. You doing just
Did
fine.
You see some of the,
you doing just
listen,
fine.
You see some of the pictures he be doing with the ladies. I'm like,
Listen. I ain't mad at him. Get your money. If you stupid enough to pay me $2,000 for me to look like I'm putting mine in your throat, hand it your back. I ain't mad, because I promise you pay me $2,000, I'm gonna show you a good picture. Y'all might have to put that on OnlyFans.
Give me like multiples. Give me multiples for that amount.
Look. Let me show you every shot from a different angle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm dying. Oh my God, I love it. But people would do it. You're right about that. People would do it. That's the crazy shit. I know. With that said, now prior to that, you mentioned you just did touring. Now let's talk about that. And also, what places are doing any showcases, upcoming shows, cases?
Well, honestly, I haven't performed anywhere in years. I used to do the performing. I was performing and touring for a while. Like I was doing. I used to be with a collective called Soul Fire. We were together for a while. We were doing different. We had different residencies in the Pennsylvania area, Jersey, New York. I was in SOBs. I was doing a lot. And then, I realized I don't like to really be the center of. I don't need to be on your stage. Like I'm okay. I'll do it, but I'm not really like I love to make the music and just send it to people and get their reactions. Like it's not really a. Yo, put me on the stage because I got I'm cool. Y'all got that one. Have that. Enjoy that. Now, if they need me or they gonna pay me, by all means, I'm up on that stage handling things. But it's not nothing that's just a demand for me.
I understand. But are you planning? Because you say you just did. You finished doing touring. Are you planning to do something? In the next year or in due time?
Listen. If God places it in my path for me to be on somebody's stage again, by all means. I mean, my team. And this is fun. You see, you tell people that you're doing a show, and this
and
is
then you're like, "Yo, we blow your stuff."
They call you during the show, and I'm like.
That's why we're live. You can't predict the live.
I would see. You know what I do because I have a podcast, right?
Yes.
And on the podcast, I tell people when people call in, I will put them on blast. Like I'll go. Like I'll literally get on the phone while I'm live.
Oh my God!
And then just go in. Like, so you didn't know I was doing this right now?
You took the time I was going to do this and just, like I had a certain time that I was busy,
Like, and you know what's funny?
Yeah.
V, I know you have your time slot when you do your show, and people know that, right?
Right.
If you know that I do my show between this time and this time on this day at this time,
facts.
Why would you call me? unless somebody dying, somebody dead, somebody on their way to dying. At that point, let's have a conversation. But you're calling me in the middle of me doing what I do every week.
Exactly.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. One show I literally did this. I literally, while the phone was ringing, I just sat there and was just like,
"You're serious? That is wild."
And then I'll talk about you after, because it's my show. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk about you. Don't call me and think that you're not gonna get talked about when I told you literally my Instagram story, and I know you read it.
Right.
Said what time I was gonna be on this show.
Exactly. So it's like common sense, man.
But that sense is not common, so you can't.
You got a point there. I can't with you. Got me crying, man. I'm done. Before we take a break to play your amazing songs, we have a lot of people tuning in, so we're gonna go into the comments right now. Let me start from the beginning, because there's a lot. Oh my god. No, actually it's the last one. So we're gonna go from the last to the you know I'm going with this, right? So we got Mika ATS says, great question. Oh, I think we're just talking about the
I think throughout everything it was a lot of, they was just like, you was asking questions and then they was just giving it. And that's my sister. Shout out to me, ATS, All the Smoke.
Hello.
Shout out to my man Bassine the Dream. My other podcast, Weaponized Ignorance, that I'm on with my co-host, Melodied Love Talk and Bassine the Dream. Yeah, that's every Tuesday night. So shout out to them. They tuned in somewhere.
Somewhere in the universe.
Somewhere here they're tuned in. So yeah.
Exactly. She also said, Matt excited. She's talking about the music. I'm assuming she can't wait to the music. So we got you. Stay put. Don't leave yet. We got. I hope I said the name correct. What is her name? Hold on. Oh my bad. Andrea.
Audrea. Yeah, that's the bestie. What's up, bestie? That's Audrea. She was checking in. Shout out to the bestie. What's good?
Definitely. She said shout out to Grands. I don't know.
Yeah, she's talking about my grandmother.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm like oh, they were just cracking them earlier. MZ Yellow Cakes. Okay, make sure I get it right. They also popped in again and said, damn, that's a lie, because it's a vibe. Ooh.
We were talking about something and she said that. I don't know when it was.
Yeah, I was trying to go to the timestamp here. Like, wait a minute, there's a lot of facts.
We were so into everything, so it was like,
That's what it was. Give back, and they were talking about, like, mentioning doing giving back to people, and now you mentioned that. Yes, give it back and propel to forward. That's right. Hold on 1 second. There's more here. Okay, shout out to DWIY.
The world is yours.
Oh, okay. So make sure I was like, listen, these abbreviations are killing me. Okay, rappers are artists like 50 Cent, and MCs are artists like Nas. Yes. Well said. MC, I need that background. I need somebody.
That's my shout out to I'm a gamer. So shout out to my gamers, my 2K family, my boy Tony Tone. Hey, he's from Yonkers. He up there, he gonna be talking crazy like normal. That's what he up there. I think he just called me bum juice.
I just saw that too. I'm like, what's that about?
Yeah, that's our little thing, Shout out to him, shout out to Loke, shout out to P Hands, Vita, all of y'all, all the people that I 2K it out with.
Definitely. Okay, so BDBGP, all these words, my God. Everybody tuning in, come check out NE's debut on my battle on the Bars Rap Tournament under my Debate Table podcast. Okay, let me show on my YouTube channel, Sunday, October 5th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard West Coast time. Okay,
so
cool.
This Sunday, I'm on that tournament as well.
Oh, cool. I like that. Sorry for the background. I can't control it. Just give a heads up. They said, talk that. I guess he was talking about something like the deaf name. Oh, God, forgive me.
I love the background.
You can't make this shit when you go live. It says, what up, everybody? What up? Let's see. There's a lot of people. My God, hold on. I guess fire emoji and something. I don't know what that means, but I'm a little lost. Okay. It stays here. Yo, MC Ghost Rider here. Lock. Okay.
Look, that's Tone saying that he's my Ghost Rider.
Oh.
But he always says that because he. Yeah,
got you.
He's stupid. He's stupid.
Got you. Oh, my friend. No, you good. My brother, what's up? He said, what's good, Vero G? What's up, real lyrics? We doing, brother? Anthony, again, locked. Here we go.
Yeah, that's Loke right there. That's Loke right
Okay,
there. You tapping in, yeah.
I got you. Man, we got crazy. And then MC, yeah, that was earlier when we
first started.
Yeah, I was gonna make sure it's a lot. Oh my god! And then again, he just mentioned you said earlier right now, bum juice.
He said next time he gonna call in when I'm live. This guy. I swear you would think he's my marketing manager.
Listen, these days, hey, if they can listen, do what you guys to do. I love it. So, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play his amazing songs right now. We're gonna first start with the new song that's out now. It's called "My Dreams" featuring Rhonda. Is that Rhonda? Is it
Rhonda Ross?
Rhonda. Okay, and then we're gonna play also "To the Hashi" featuring Rob Riley and The Story. And these names are, oh my.
Dezion.
Thank you, because I'll be fucking it up. Forgive me, I can't. I'm done. And then we're gonna play "In the Tank" as well with yourself, and make sure I get the name right because I don't want to.
Lester London.
Thank you so much, yes. Listen, I don't want to fuck anything up.
You good? Listen, if I gotta interpret, by all means.
Thank you. Listen, because these names I'll be wild. I'm like, listen, man, I can't. It's killing me. All right, so guys, we're gonna take a quick break and watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G, an amazing artist, and yes, as well tonight at this hour, the one and the only No Excuses, the great. We'll be right back. We're playing these amazing tracks, and we'll be right back. And again, if you have any comments or any questions for our guests, or share, you can do so as well. We're being live right now on YouTube, also on Facebook Live, and on Twitch as we speak. So definitely support. We'll be right back, guys. Don't leave. All right, guys, hold on.
Nah, I ain't even grabbed that shit, man. I was actually about to. Hey, hold up. Hey, yo, bro, that shit was right there. My nigga, damn, you slip in a minute to pass. It's time to move.
Chocolate skin, melanin with the pretty smile. I've been waiting for a while for my church in the wild. All right, let's get right to the business, shall we? You see my style, I'm too clean, I'm on my Mike Lowry. Butter lips, thick hips, your eyes on the prize. No cap, it's all facts, you got me mesmerized. By the way, did you say that you single, girl? Well, I'm Dwayne, and baby, please, I need you in this different world. Type of chick that can never be bought. Shower me with your mind, let me lather in your thoughts. Take you places that you never dream of. Physical is the motive, but the intent is all love. What's up?
I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night. Always in my dreams.
You always in my dreams. I always think about you. The way you walk, the way you talk, ooh, it's something about you. Your swag, your style, the way you look at me, ooh, baby, how you make me smile. Big boy doing big things. Let me be your mocha coca chocolate girl of your dreams. Be your forever queen. I want you to be the one that'll make a sister scream. If you know what I mean, you're everything I ever wanted, everything I ever need in my life. I dream about being your wife, making your life. As long as I got you, I know I'll be alright. Through the good and the bad, no matter the weather. Know that, baby, as long as we're together, we can conquer the world.
Always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night.
Yeah, I keep seeing you walking around here. You finally gonna give me a chance to say something to you. I mean, what's good?
What you trying to do, I've been seeing
tell them they guessing I'm head chef and they guessing since I make melodic records, I won't melt them. Don't be under impression, you getting Usher's confession, cause they in love with your brethren. I am the table and setting, it's settled. You never met a handsome devil, dapper mellow son of Geppetto that tell you what you want and then bury you like a killer cereal. Dirty hands in the cereal for the prize at the bottom, fighting my favor lopsided. Shouldn't be surprised by it if God's got him, I've got it, so stop it. Let God guide you, I've got it. A one-way ticket to more fiery conditions. Your whitewash religion wouldn't have you raising kids in. Get loud, singing red orange with no filter. What if you're chipper and I'm asking you splinter? To the hashi for training, blowing hashish and waiting for you to get stronger. Face it, I'm the strongest here. There's no debate.
Fuck. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Yeah. Snakes in the grass, so I brought the lawnmower. I should throw a party and invite them all over. Roses in the concrete get stomped all over. Where the fuck do you think you at? This ain't the movies, nah, soldier. This environment dissolves closure. Beef unsettled, the hood is like a mall brochure. Ignore those balls who said I couldn't crawl closer and prevail. When it comes to the shells, I'm Raphael. Release them, your head is swell, and Hades is where you'll dwell. Lately I've been compelled to mute a few TVs, break me a couple spells. Tired of being conditioned, brainwashed, desensitized. But if I say that to you, they'll take me up off the shelves. So murder, murder, kill, whatever, make sure you listen. Get my foot in the door, then watch how I rape the system. Once I get some chicken, I'm dipping.
You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Meet Jamaica, A+24 on the Lakers. Unstoppable force 2015 Undertaker. Rest in peace to fakers, cloud chasing haters. My words move the world, my bars earthquakers. 10 on the Richter, tectonic shifter. Fuck a tsunami, this play to lift you quicker. Deuce be the liquor, bars the elixir. Mixed with this deadly venom, shit'll get you sicker. Who fucking with this nigga? Say the wrong shit, catch 4 to your ticker. Don't bring your girl, I might be forced to dick her. Act stupid and get Kodak Black, get the picture. Notebook full of holy hip-hop scriptures. Perforated pussies, it ain't take long to rip ya. Send your spirit to the sky, excuse me if I trip ya. Mature audiences only know PG when I clip ya, nigga.
Fuck. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
don't go for no ties. Bet when they leave, they don't go with no prize. Yeah. Test y'all where we at first. When I do the 20 in the second gon' hurt. Wake up calling you alarmed in the third. Fourth gon' be a workout for your physical. I'ma bring the worst out to get cynical. Couple little cuts, little bruise, that's typical. Never count a legend out, that's principle. Couple little trials, got miles in the bank. Basquiat style, out wild in the paint. Don't you ever think that I'm fried, think that I'm tired. Nah, I still got more in the tank. 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 I still got more in the tank.
Sweat falling down and the moment is here. Can't turn back, gotta face our fears. Cold screaming down the line this show, yeah. Realize in your mind that you are top tier. Gotta go till there's nothing left. Willing to fight to your last breath. They see you as a secret that's best kept. Only wins manifesting, no sudden death. Wanna win, better set it with your chest. We leaving no crumbs out for the rest. Y'all know that we are the best of the best. Giving y'all 120 and no less. Destinies in our reach and we going for all. Put me in coach and I'm ready to ball. No matter what happens, I'm gonna stand tall. Always on the go when my number is called.
I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank.
Woo, woo, woo! Yeah, we're back. We were having a quick little moment there. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? But we're back on the show. Listen, man. Listen, I got to do this, okay? Out of respect. Listen, that was all them 3 songs right there was fire. But the last one, exactly what you were just mentioning earlier on the show, gave it that hype we needed. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
I was over here. It's hard not to rock to it. I was over here rocking and bopping myself. So.
We're like, yo, that's some shit. That's shit. Yes, I love it.
Like, yeah, you know, I know you're doing a campaign or whatever. I seen you, and shout out to working on that campaign and doing what you're doing. You know, give it to him. Let him know, like, yo, I got a track you need to use. It's good for him.
If you would give permission, he could use it. I mean, just to make sure. I don't want to. Yeah.
Listen. If y'all gonna use it, you know, listen. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yeah,
he got some money in that campaign. Send us some $4.
All right, listen. I'm gonna give you his Instagram after the show, and y'all can work out that details.
Whatever. Listen, if you send it to him like, yo, I think I got a song that'll really work your campaign, and he with it. Listen, all artists are about $1, no matter how it's gonna come to them. So listen, and we just want the song to get out there. We want people to hear it. We want people to love it. This is for love. This is hip hop. I am hip hop.
I love it. No, I mean, and it just gives you like let's say like I said, you're going somewhere and you just blast in your car and you had a bad day. You play that, it gets you out of your funk, and you like, yo, I want to go and just like dance. I want to just go and like bust a move, do something. You know what I mean? Like
go to the gym, get that last workout in that you thought you didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Call that girl that you thought you couldn't call. You know, you still got more in the tank. You might be able to call her. You know, you might got enough words to say what you got to say. You know, it works on every level.
Ooh, first heard it here. I thought
we got more in the tank.
Yes. We got amazing people out here tuning in right now. We got Mika ATS says, Always in My Dreams. They
That's
love
one of my
it.
sister's favorite songs. So.
Oh, so you already know. You already know.
Yeah.
Definitely. We got her dancing. Yeah, that's dancing. Yeah. We got Pretty Blind Eyes. Hey, everybody. I've been watching. What was having difficulties? What up, bro?
No, she was just trying to get in there. She hit me on my phone and let me know that she was on there. So shout out to her. That's one of my good people.
Okay, so make sure I was like, oh, okay. She said, let's go, bro. Mika says, hey, I still got more in the tank. Ooh.
That's my sister. She be getting with the music, man. She know what it is.
Yes.
My sis go hard for me, man. Word up.
You already know. She put a fire emojis, 100 fire emojis and a star. I think yes, a star. Yeah. P Hands 34 says this.
Oh, that's my guy P. One of my 2K shooters. What up, P? Shout out to P.
That's the song. I love that. Pretty Blind Eyes put down fire emojis. Oh, we got more people. Don't mind the background. We got John makes me want to go join a college band. There we go. He was just talking about that a few minutes ago. Oh my God.
Listen, you got the background. It's a crazy background too.
Use it as a ringtone. Pretty Blind Eyes.
You got to start treating your background people like I treat the phone people. Like, for real though? With your punk ass? For real? Like, you ain't know that I was on right now? You gonna make all that motherfucking noise like you don't make, like, right now was the best time for you to make all that noise, huh? All right. I wait till they go to sleep and I'd be in there waking everybody the fuck up. Just like, hey! Remember all that screaming you was doing earlier when I was in the middle of trying to record, goddammit? You stupid ass. Like,
I'm fucking living right now.
I'm different though, so I don't know. I'm different.
Yo, I fucking love it.
I'm different.
You just made my night. I swear to God, it's a good thing. All right, so Pretty Blind Eyes said that's the turn up song right there. Let's go, hype man music. Yes. It's MC Yellow Cake. So I'm sure, right? Yeah, I put fire emojis. Pew, pew, pew. You got me dying here. I love it. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Oh my God. Anyway. They're dying laughing.
Their views, you're gonna be like, yo, this is one of the craziest shows I ever had. I promise you.
This shit is,
you know what you do? And whoever was making your background noise, go back and play the part that just happened. You're like, remember you was making all that noise? Well, this is what happened on my live show because you was having all that fucking noise. This is what. See, you gotta stop and you gotta turn. Just stupid ass. You don't hear me? You don't hear me in the middle of this show? No? Huh? See, you can't even do that shit because you know you get a I know my Spanish right now is fucked up, but what is it called? A ciclop with the flip flop. You get a flip flop thrown at your stupid ass. Bow. That's why you can't say nothing because you know if you say something stupid like "Will you shut the fuck up?" all of a sudden out of nowhere it'll be like boop. You be like, oh no, not the flip flop, no. Spanish households, listen, a Spanish mother, that flip-flop is real, my nigga. That shit is hard body. I ain't never seen nobody have the aim of a flip-flop like a Spanish mother. Fuck you clean up with that shoe, too. You be like, God damn, I didn't know you can throw that fast. Yo,
I am so fucking rare right now. You mean the chacleta? That's the slipper.
Chacleta. I can't get it. I was like, what is it? Chacleta. Man, listen. The speed that shit come at your head when you, all you got to, hey, shut the fuck. Like, oh no, I didn't know it was going to happen like that.
No. Yo, dying, yo, you just made this show extra special today. I'm fucking loving it. But back to your people's. Yo, Mika put that. I can't. Hold on. She put this on the screen. Huh? I'm gonna put it so you guys can see it. I'm fucking dying. Oh my God, you made my night. She says, I'm the ultimate hype woman. I love that.
Oh yeah, she is my sis is hard body when it comes to, she don't play when it comes to her brother. She supports heavy, so I appreciate the love. That's my best friend's wife. She's my sister. I love her to death. So yeah.
Oh my god! I knew somebody was gonna. I was waiting for the comment. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Oh yeah. But no, I'm the people that know me, and like I'm the same way on my podcast. Like I'm an asshole. So
I
like,
fucking love it.
You
Yes,
want either you gonna like it, you gonna love it. Pick one.
Exactly. Yo, she said, pretty Blind Eye says, yo, I'm laughing so hard over here. He is a whole
He's an a-hole for real. She knows I'm an asshole. Like, listen, I don't stray from what I am. I know what I am. Listen. I always tell you when people say you asshole, well, you know what? God knows my heart. I'm okay.
Listen, you just made my fucking night. I was like living like, yes. You was in my mind for that moment.
Because I know she was. And listen, I've been doing podcasting so long that like having to work in the moment,
right?
And things just happen. Like I've literally had my show shut down. Like the whole show, I'll be in the middle, boom, and everything shut off, and I'm like,
that happened to me one time.
So I had to do it. I had to put everything back up, get everybody back on the show, do everything. So I know what it is to be in the moment of something just happening, and you have to walk through it. So I always make hosts feel comfortable. I done did so many interviews that I'm just like used to this shit. So I'm just like, if something happens, so I hear her in the background, I'm gonna make jokes. Like, this is what this is. Like, y'all mad at it? Shit. Change the channel, motherfucker. You mad? Like,
this is gonna be replayed the most of this part. I swear to God. You said,
yo, when you do your cap cut, because you need to cap cut this whole show. When you cap, you got to get that portion because people are gonna love it.
I would definitely send you that snippet.
Oh, please do. I'll be like, yo, what was you doing on the show, Dre? I was talking about how chicletas can get thrown at your stupid ass. That's what we talking about. But I thought you were on there for hip hop. I was, but there was some shit going on in the background. And, we had to talk about it. We had to have that conversation.
Yo, I'm done. No, but your friend said, Pretty Blind. I said, this dude, I have you laughing until your stomach hurts. Oh my God. Oh Lord. All right, let's get back into it.
I'm full of jokes, man. I feel like laughter is the best medicine, man. If you can't laugh, shit.
It is. It leaves you
I gotta
less
laugh.
stress. Exactly. You don't need no problems. You got laughter helps you with some of the shit in your life, you know?
There's so much other bullshit. I gotta laugh.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. So with that said, my question to you is now, usually when I have an artist here or a guest, particularly an artist, I usually ask if you're okay with it, giving us a little acapella, a little something for the viewers are watching right now, if you don't mind, blessing us.
Oh, you want me to freestyle? Is what you were saying?
If you don't mind.
Okay.
We got the chicleta out the way, so I'm whenever you're ready. I gotta drink to this shit.
She gotta take her drink to this.
Yes. Oh my God.
But the writing is so crazy that it might have you in the corner wanting to slit your wrist. I'm crazy with my freestyle flow. From the top to the bottom, anybody that wants to go, we can have it. I'm with the smoke. I'm no joke. I'm like Clarence Carter if your girl want these strokes. And if you didn't understand that, then go check your cerebellum because the boy moves and I stay straight like my name was Magellan. I freestyle off the top. I'm like Timberland and Scoop. I make you drop. I'm 5'10". I'm 230. I'm willing and ready. Nightmare on my street. I guess you can call me Freddy. Sick of whack MCs with all this demanding because I F you up just like an Aaliyah crash landing. This is real shit, though. My words move people. I'm the type when you see bad meat and evil. And I told you, either I'm going to be AI or Meta. And if you keep talking crazy, I'll be the one to hit you with a chancleta from one side of the room to the other. I'm a nasty cold brother, black and Puerto Rican, heat seeking. They know what I am, not the minister, but the deacon. I've been doing this for so long. And these niggas is so wrong. They freestyles is so lame. Everything in this game is the same shit, same hits. Everybody talking about the same bitch. I hate it. And I don't want it to be like that, so I'm bringing hip-hop back. This is on a resuscitator. So understand you'll see me now, but you'll also see me later. And then I'll even be greater. My freestyle is enlightening. I drop down like thunder, but I'm like the fest. I stay frightening. And this is what it is. I don't never stop. This freestyle shit is for me, and it stay hot. And I love hip-hop. So for you, thank you, Vero G, for the movement. Keep doing what you're doing, because they're going to see this, and they're going to love the cap cut. Because, boy, I'm talking crazy. And everybody that thought this freestyle was lazy or my movement was hazy, smoke a little bit more and get higher, because I stay in this game and I give my all like I'm Mariah. There you go, sir.
Yes, I love it. Oh, my God. You threw the check with that. That was amazing. That was hype right there. Oh man, listen, if I had like a soundbite, I would use it, but I'm like, pew, 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 pew. There we go.
Oh, you got to listen. I'm trying to get the little box. They got a box you can buy, so you can just have your little shit when you want to. You'll press
exactly. I don't know. I'll see making one. I don't know, but for now, we just use our mouth for now.
He said, "I am beatboxing this." Don DeMarco. Oh, okay.
I'm done with you. I can't. All right, any shout outs you want to give?
First off, thank you.
You're welcome.
Vero, for having me in the building. I appreciate it. All the flowers to you for continuously doing what you do and for the campaign that you're in. I hope that all goes well for you. Shout out to, first and foremost, my creator for allowing me to be able to do what I do every day and be able to bring joy to people, whether it's through laughter, music, or whatever it may be. Shout out to my supporters, my circle. A lot of people say your circle stays small, but my circle been the same people for the same many, many years, and I always will keep it that way. I'm with Drake. I don't need no new friends. I'm good out here. I have the same friends I've always had, and I appreciate all of y'all, the ones that support me, the ones that jump on here when they didn't have to, the ones that show that love, that they always do it all the time. I love y'all to death. Continue to just push me and guide me. I feel like everything in this world is God's will, and I use that, and I always will keep it that way, and I want to make sure that everything that I do is for y'all. Everything that I do is for hip-hop. And like I say on my show, man, excellence was a setback. Dominance is imminent. The only person that's going to do what you do is the person you looking at in the mirror. If you're going to let them stop you, that's your own prerogative. But I got too much to do out here, so I'm going to keep moving.
Ooh, this is well said. Yes. And it's poetic, too. Poetic, so how does that? Yes. I love it. Also tell everyone watching now your social media where they can find you.
So since social media is stupid and they wanted to make me have to do stupid things, if you want to see my page is for my artist page is no_excuses_the_great. The world is yours is the same way. It's DA_world_IZ_yours and then _radio_show. They made me do it that way because of whatever purpose, I don't know, but it is what it is. But you can find me on IG, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Spotify, Apple, all your streaming platforms. I'm everywhere. We are trying to definitely push this in the tank record. So if you got people, music supervisors that are willing to put this on, WWE, 2K, Call of Duty, Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, all that shit. I want smoke. I want the smoke. They need to hear this song because this song needs to be on all of their platforms, every last one of them. So let's push for that. Support your local artists. Stop bullshitting. Support your artists. Let me tell y'all one good thing, and I want to leave on this. Your friend who's an artist, it costs $1.29 to download my song. If you can go buy Jordans for $200 and $300, you can take $2 and buy my song. Real shit. And that's where you see where your support systems really lie at. So I'm just saying, keep it. If you got somebody that's really doing it and they push it with all their heart, support them, man. Support them. It's nothing hard to do. Give them their flowers while they're here.
And I think that's well said, because a lot of times you say, as being an independent artist, the struggle's real. You're pushing, you're investing your time, everything that you're doing, this is your life. This is not a hobby. This is what you put into your work, your artistry. And, it's hard. You still have to be doing all these things just to even get heard. So with that said, I think that's well put together. And a lot of times people don't get the flowers. I said, when you came on the show, we just getting to know each other here on the show, but I felt like you needed to get your flowers, not showers, flowers on the show too. I'm thinking about checking that out. Oh, flowers, because
I'm telling you, when one's gonna come flying at you sooner or later, I'm just gonna laugh. It sounds like you, wait a minute. I gotta ask, are you Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Okay, because if you was Dominican, the bees don't never work. You know that, right? Like they be like, Vanessa, don't throw that look. I get it.
I feel you.
You're like, did you tell me to shut up? Puñeta.
There you go. No, but he said real talk. But like you ain't got me crying at me. But like with that said, you're right. Giving your flowers, because a lot of times it's hard out here, and you don't get the respect that we earn and the time that you put in. So with that said, I'm tired. I commend you and continue on your growth as an artist, and you continue on your amazing endeavors, and then nobody tell you any different. So just let you know that.
Always. And if you ever want me to come back, you know how to get
yes, but let's do a follow-up. Yes, that's the good.
Oh, listen, we can do the follow-up. If you need me to come on here and just be a judge for something you're doing, whatever, I'm always here for that. And listen, I'm very direct. So I don't know, some people can't take the directness. I'm like,
I love it. But before we take a break, we're gonna have the other guests in a bit. But before we do that, real quickly, guys, please support his amazing music. I just want to add it one more time in the show. Go check out My Dreams. It's up now, featuring Rhonda. What's her last name? Thank you. I'll make sure. Okay. Next one is To the Hashi, featuring Rob Riley. End the story. And these, I can't get it. Thank you. And also, last but not least,
I'm gonna get you a whole Rosetta Stone for.
Listen, I'm like breaking it down. Like, I'm done with you. No, seriously. And the last one is called In the Tank with Lester, London, and of course yourself. So listen. So you're welcome. Support these amazing artists and support himself. Check out all his amazing tracks out now on all digital platforms. I cannot stress this enough. And like you just mentioned a few minutes ago, it's so true. It don't cost nobody nothing to share something on Facebook or comment or tell somebody, hey, you did a great job. Or these things add so much to what you're doing. And people don't tend to do that. So we need to have more support.
The share is free. Right. You're just showing people, if you can share a dumbass video of somebody fighting and somebody doing this and somebody show some positivity and help out the people that surround you. It's real simple.
So true.
It's real simple.
So true. With that said, let's get into a few more comments. This one had me crying laughing. Hold on, not her. Hold on. Let me go back up here. There's a whole bunch right here. Oh my God. Okay, let me go to here. Pretty Blind Eyes. She says, bars, talk your shit. Fire emoji, 100%. Yeah. This one had me laughing. Mika ATS says, pew, pew, pew. I'm sorry. I'm doing like pew, pew, pew. Listen, I'm going to
listen, Mama, she's a therapist. She's going to catch everything you do. So
I'm loving it. Look. I'm fucking loving it. I'm done.
She's hilarious, I promise you.
It's all good. It's all love. It's all love. She said, Vero G, N.E. the Great. Yes. Salute. And you got this one here, Bassimin Dream. I hope I said it right.
Bassim, that's my little co-host, my best friend. That's her.
Got you.
So yeah, and he was laughing because I was talking about how dumb social media is with me and these underscores. That's why
they make a whole big stink about that crap. I don't know why they do this. It's stupid, but
trust me, I didn't want them on there. Trust me. They was like, it's too many of this person. I'm like, I don't even know that many motherfuckers that have this name. Are you serious? I guess.
Okay. Also, she said, real talk, bro. Get tired. Oh my God! Listen, I had a fucking fantastic time with you today on the show.
Well, I'm gonna say I apologize to the next guest because if she be laughing during the whole time, I didn't do it. I'm just saying I didn't do it. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be like, yeah, he fucked my whole damn interview up and she laughed.
She's like, what's going on?
I ain't got nothing to do with that, partner. I'm even leaving after this one. I'm literally taking these headphones off when this ends and getting in the car and I'm out of here. I got a whole nother place to be at. So I'm like, look, man, I don't want him to be mad at me or whoever it is. I did not do it. And if she says anything about a chick like that, it's not my fault. I'm pleading the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th due to the fact that they incriminate me in the latter round.
I'm dying. I can't with you. I can't. Wait, before you go, I have one question actually, right? Because I'm gonna talk about this in the, of course, the celebrity part of the show, but I have to actually input. How do you feel that Puff Daddy officially has only 80 months that he's serving of his time for the situation happened a couple months ago? How do you feel about that? I gotta ask. You want to say me?
Y'all mad because he's a fucking freak?
Oh, I mean personally, no.
As far as whatever he's doing in his bedroom, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just like, if you were doing anything that was trafficking, you're wrong as fuck. Yeah. I don't condone none of it. But your baby oil, your fuck shit with Cass, I don't condone the whooping Cassie ass neither.
Yeah.
That the SA stuff is ridiculous if that's what you were doing. I don't condone any of it. What I will say is that I don't even get into it. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't mind their motherfucking business. If people mind their motherfucking business, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be what it is. A lot of it's being put to the forefront because a lot of people don't want to mind their business, and there's a lot of. But I think that I don't condone nothing he's doing, but I really don't give a shit neither. It's so much other shit out here.
I feel you.
I'm like, all right, so he got 50 months, then let him serve them and do some positive shit in jail. Hopefully he come out a smarter man. Hopefully he come back a changed man. Give him that chance to do that and don't just leave him, you know what I'm saying? Let him hopefully get to a place where he can be a better person. Same thing with R. Kelly. I don't condone none of the shit he did, but I'm not going to discredit the fact that he's probably one of the best R&B artists ever to live. But I'm not going to condone nothing that he did. But let's get him the help he needs. Stop fucking worrying about all the excess and get him the help he needs. So when he comes out, he's a better person.
Amen to that. We just got a few more comments on that. Mika said, I think that's same. Yeah, she said real talk, bro. She said period T, and also I'm dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Due to him incriminate me in the latter rounds.
Listen, again, I thank you so much for your time. You made my night special. I love it.
I'm glad I was able to give you the joy that you have right now.
I appreciate it. And I'm going to dream about chocolates tonight in my dreams.
No, because you might when you don't want to do that. That might be a fucking nightmare. You be in the middle of a good REM sleep, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, chocolate! I need to start ducking and shit. You know, I don't want you in your bed ducking shit. What's going on? Whoever in the bed with you, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Man, look, that chocolate was on its way through me. Yeah, start waking up and shaking and scratching.
I'm fucking tired. Oh my God, well said. I thank you so much. We'd love to have you back very soon and just like a follow up and see what you've been doing since then. And
November 7th to the Hashi video. Yes. Also the song Akuma will be coming, so be on the lookout. So I will, once we get the video, I will send it to you. So whoever you want to place it,
yes, definitely love that. We love that. Yes. And again, thank you for everyone tuning in. With that said, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to get into other parts of the show. But I want to thank you again so much. Let's give a big applause, guys, everybody. Yes, for artists. No Excuses, the great. And you're amazing. Just amazing.
Thank you. So are you. And you have a great one. And I thank you for having me.
Anytime now. See you guys in a bit. We'll take a quick break and we know how we do the show, so stick around if you want to, and we have more to come. So we'll be right back. Yes. Yeah. All right, we're taking a quick music break, everybody. So we'll be right back, and we'll play the tunes in a few minutes. So All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Nah, I ain't even grabbed that shit, man. I was actually about to. Hey, hold up. Hey, yo, that shit right there, my nigga. Damn, you slip in a minute to pass. It's time to move. Right now.
Chocolate skin, melanin with the pretty smile. I've been waiting for a while for my church in the wild. Alright, let's get right to the business, shall we? You see my style, I'm too clean, I'm on my Mike Lowry. Butter lips, thick hips, your eyes on the prize. No cap, it's all facts, you got me mesmerized. By the way, did you say that you single, girl? Well, I'm Dwayne, and baby, please, I need you in this different world. Type of chick that can never be bought. Shower me with your mind, let me lather in your thoughts. Take you places that you never dream of. Physical is the motive, but the intent is all love. What's up?
I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams.
You always in my dreams. I always think about you. The way you walk, the way you talk, ooh, it's something about you. Your swag, your style, the way you look at me, ooh, baby, how you make me smile. Big boy doing big things. Let me be your mocha coca chocolate girl of your dreams. Be your forever queen. I want you to be the one that'll make a sister scream. If you know what I mean, you're everything I ever wanted, everything I ever need in my life. I dream about being your wife, making your life. As long as I got you, I know I'll be alright. Through the good and the bad, no matter the weather. Know that, baby, as long as we're together, we can conquer the world.
Always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night.
Yeah, I keep seeing you walking around here. You finally gonna give me a chance to say something to you. I mean, what's good?
What you trying to do, you know? I've been seeing you and you keep saying you want to.
That's my third eye open, you know what I'm saying? What's up?
Okay, so if I got your third eye open, so maybe we should get open together.
Say less. What's what?
To the Hashi! Should I wait in and tell them they guessing I'm head chef and they guessing since I make melodic records I won't melt them, don't be under impression. You getting Usher's confession cause they in love with your brethren. I am the table and setting it's settled. You never met a handsome devil, dapper mellow son of Geppetto that tell you what you want and then bury you like a killer cereal. Dirty hands in the cereal for the prize at the bottom, fighting my favor lopsided. Shouldn't be surprised by it if God's got him, I've got it, so stop it. Let God guide you, I've got it. A one-way ticket to more
Fiery conditions, your whitewash religion wouldn't have you raising kids in. You're loud, singing red orange with no filter. What if you're chipper and I'm asking you splinter? To the hashi for training, blowing hashish and waiting for you to get stronger. Face it, I'm the strongest here. There's no debate.
Fuck. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might do. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Yeah. Snakes in the grass, so I brought the lawnmower. I should throw a party and invite them all over. Roses in the concrete get stomped all over. Where the fuck do you think you at? This ain't the movies, nah, soldier. This environment dissolves closure. Beef unsettled, the hood is like a mall brochure. Ignore those balls who said I couldn't crawl closer and prevail. When it comes to the shells, I'm Raphael. Release them, your head is swell, and Hades is where you'll dwell. Lately I've been compelled to mute a few TVs, break me a couple spells. Tired of being conditioned, brainwashed, desensitized. But if I say that to you, they'll take me up off the shelves. So murder, kill, whatever, make sure you listen. Get my foot in the door, then watch how I rape the system. Once I get some chicken, I'm dipping.
You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might do. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Meet Jamaica, A+24 on the Lakers. Unstoppable force 2015 Undertaker. Rest in peace to fakers, cloud chasing haters. My words move the world, my bars earthquakers. 10 on the Richter, tectonic shifter. Fuck a tsunami, this play to lift you quicker. Deuce be the liquor, bars the elixir. Mixed with this deadly venom, shit'll get you sicker. Who fucking with this nigga? Say the wrong shit, catch 4 to your ticker. Don't bring your girl, I might be forced to dick her. Act stupid and get Kodak Black, get the picture. Notebook full of holy hip-hop scriptures. Perforated pussies, it ain't take long to rip ya. Send your spirit to the sky, excuse me if I trip ya. Mature audiences only know PG when I clip ya, nigga.
Fuck. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
I don't go for no ties. Bet when they leave, they don't go with no prize. Test y'all where we at first. When I do the 20 in the second gon' hurt. Wake up calling you alarmed in the third. Fourth gon' be a workout for your physical. I'ma bring the worst out to get cynical. Couple little cuts, little blues, that's typical. Never count a legend out, that's principle. Couple little trials, got miles in the bank. Basquiat style, loud, wild in the paint. Don't you ever think that I'm fried, think that I'm tired. Nah, I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank. moment is here. Can't turn back, gotta face our fears. Cold screaming down the line this your year. Realize in your mind that you are top tier. Gotta go till there's nothing left. Willing to fight to your last breath. They see you as a secret that's best kept. Only wins manifesting, no sudden death. Wanna win, better set it with your chest. We leaving no crumbs out for the rest. Y'all know that we are the best of the best. Giving y'all 120 and no less. Destinies in our reach and we going for all. Put me in coach and I'm ready to ball. No matter what happens, I'm gonna stand tall. Always on the go when my number is called.
I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank.
I still got more in the tank. I still got more in the tank.
This anxiety makes me feel alone. No one here is me, just here on my own, screaming out for help. Reach for your hand, get me out this mess and leave this to rest. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time. Hey guys, welcome back. You are watching us live on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. Again, that was the last one you just heard. That was my new single from the album My Anxiety. That was just a snippet. It should be officially out within this week or by next week. It was a little delayed due to distribution platforms. It look kind of funny and wacky. But with that in mind, I'll let you know officially when it's out. But that was just a snippet of the song called My Anxiety, and that's from the album My Anxiety. So when it gets officially released on stores, of course, you know, we're promoting it heavy on the show and all that said and done. So stay tuned. I'll give you guys more updates on that as we speak. What's up there, Maurice? What's up, Aunt? I know my Aunt, but what's up? How you doing, brother? He said, dope show. Much love to you, man. Much love as well. Yes, much love. We're working alongside a couple of things we're working on the side, but I want to stay quiet on that so everything's in due time. But big shout out to Aunt or Maurice Thomas. We got some things we're all working on right now, so we're very excited to announce that here on the show live. So you already know. Also, I get a big shout out to our artist, our guest tonight, artist, as I said again, No Excuses, the great and amazing artist. Check out his music. Again, it's called My Dreams featuring Rhonda Rhymes, To the Hashy featuring Rob Riley, End the Story, and Lono, I hope I said it right. And also in the last one we played with his is called In the Tank with him featuring Lester London. So definitely. We're trying to get our next guest on here. Her name is Kyngsolo, but we have to see. We may have to reschedule her. Hopefully, if not, we'll figure that out in due time. So with that in mind, that was it for Music Break right there. You guys see that? So we're gonna change up the show a little bit, as you guys know. Also, guys, we're also being seen live right now on YouTube, on Facebook Live, and also on Twitch. So with that in mind, you guys could share, like, comment, send some love to the show if you guys can. If you like what you're hearing, just, all that said and done. Also, before we get into anything, also other announcements on here. Again, guys, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is @official Vero G here on the show. You guys see that. Also, we have openings as officially now for the November issue of the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So if you'd like to be on there, again, hit me up for further information on that said and done. And also, guys, last but not least, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, we have a few more dates available in October. We already had almost filled up, but we have a few, like 3 more dates available if anybody would like to be on a guest on the show for this month. So definitely find me on here or on my Instagram and to see we'll make that happen on the show as we speak. All right, so with that in mind, let's get right into breaking news. As you guys know, we always give you the scoop of the news and we just break it down for you guys into the best way we can on the show. And we got some juicy stuff for you guys today, so definitely don't leave yet. We got some interesting information for you guys, and also for celebrity news that gets more interesting as we speak. So, and we also got an update on the Puff Daddy case, so please don't leave yet. That's gonna be part of celebrity news, so we're gonna update you guys on that as we speak. So with that further said, let's get right into the breaking news of the segment here on the show. And yeah, let's go to it. Let's get it. All right, here is breaking news, everybody. All right, everybody, breaking news. Now, again, this is all open to all who wants to be a part of the show. You have anything what I talk about on the show, you're more than welcome to discuss within the show as well, as they say. So let's get right into the interesting part of breaking news, right? Shall we? All right. Yes, we shall. Now, apparently, you see the gentleman, unfortunately, the picture's kind of grainy, so I hope you can see what I can. So apparently, there is a story here, which unfortunately is a real story, by the way. So let's right get to it. All right. So apparently it states here, you guys, the gentleman here on the screen, he is wearing a Amazon kind of, uniform that you wear when, you get your deliveries, they come on that kind of outfit and uniform and, they greet you and they give you packages and they're on their way. Now, how this story went is very little different with that in mind. So with that in mind, let's get right into the story. So it states here, individuals disguised as an Amazon delivery workers have been involved in a series of robberies in New York City as of this year, 2025. This is recent, actually. The thieves used the recognizable uniforms to gain entry or catch residents off guard before committing armed robbery or home invasion. Listen, now, before I continue on the story, I love buying stuff on Amazon. Now, again, I already know the familiar workers that come to my residence and give me my packages. Now, being a woman and you have to now be more cautious of who comes at your door when it comes to your packages is a red flag. So now I have to do a double look and say, who are you and are you with Amazon? I'm not making that for the situation, but it's like people really got to go out their way and do the extra dumb shit to try and hurt you. Like, come on now. It's getting out of line. I'm just saying. So it states here, this happened just recently, as of September 17th of 2025. This happened in the Bronx, by the way. It states here, 2 men wearing Amazon vests broke into a home in the Unionport neighborhood of the Bronx. The suspects forced their way through the front door and stole a safe, my goodness, containing about $100,000 in cash and documents. They were seen wearing Amazon vests. You see that on the screen. That's the right there. Right, this one on the vest, along with Bacala style mask, that's what it means, and sunglasses. They fled the scene in a Kia Turbo SUV. Listen. I'll keep it real in the show, okay? If you are going into people's homes and robbing them or stealing, what do you want to call it? How you go out there with a nice, fancy little kind of car? You're telling you who's affording that car? If you're robbing people off the strength of pretending you're impostoring an Amazon worker, like, are you effing serious, man? Damn, I've seen it all, people. I've seen it all. Please be safe out there. People, please be safe out there. It's just sad, but please be safe out there. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's see what's next on breaking news. Now, this one is just interesting itself as it is. If y'all don't know what's going on, Let me update you. So apparently, as a start of I think 2 or 3 days ago, officially the government has been shut down. Okay, and there's a lot of stuff going on as we speak, guys, from Donald Trump's administration and the Democrats. Okay, so let me kind of run through quickly. This is a lot, so I have to read through this because it's a lot of notes here, people. Okay, so let's get right into it. All right, so it stays here. Now, mind you, I have to scream because this is real small, these words. All right, by my notes. So it stays here, a note from Greg before the FAQ. Now, this is a, kind of like a Q&A or you want to call this, right? So it stays here, government funding is expiring at midnight on September 30th of 2025. Ahead of its deadline, House Democrats tried to negotiate a bipartisan continuation of government funding with the Trump administration, one that addresses another looming deadline, the expiration of Critical Affordable Care Act, ACA, tax credits set to lapse at the end of 2025. I am ready to negotiate in good faith to end this costly and unnecessary shutdown. However, I will allow the administration to force through their agenda of healthcare cuts and higher prices. So basically, what's going on is that they are shutting down the government for different reasons, but mostly because they don't want the immigrants, the illegal immigrants, we get that right, the illegal immigrants to receive health care benefits, all that other stuff when you call it. That's what they shut down. There's a lot of stuff behind it. So let's get right to it. So it states here, if Congress doesn't act to extend healthcare tax credits, Arizona families will be forced to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars more out of pocket for coverage. I will continue working to come into a bipartisan agreement that ends the shutdown quickly and protects affordable healthcare for Arizonians. As a member of Congress, I want to provide you with the information you need regarding for the shutdown might affect you. Below are some frequent asked questions and key information you should know during the shutdown. That's all his information, right? So it states here, what is the federal government shutdown and will we be affected? Now it states here, each year, Congress must pass bills to approve funding for government agencies and services. If those bills aren't passed on time, Congress can pass a short-term fix called a continuation resolution or CR to keep money flowing until funding levels are ready. If there are no funding bill and or no the CRs, forgive me, the government shuts down because no funding has been approved. Every agency has its own plan for shutdowns. Many agencies will help to stop or reduce the essential services they provide and furlough employees until the end of the shutdown. Other essential employees and agencies must keep working without pay until funding is passed. This sucks, right? A lot of people losing their jobs, by the way, from this whole situation. It states here, okay, question is, I have an issue with a federal agency. Can I still call them for help? Can you help me instead? States here, during a shutdown, many federal departments and agencies furlough workers, so their help desk may be little or to no staffing. You can contact that's the guy who's from the office. Okay, next one is, let's get to the next question. Right? So it states here, I just continuation with this. Forgive me, guys. All right, so it states here, well, Medicare or Medicaid has been interrupted. Medicare and Medicaid should continue during a federal shutdown. Communications from the agencies are reaching out, but for assistance may be difficult, if impossible, due to the temporary staff furlongs. Messages, updates, or support can be stalled or outdated. My God. Do military personnel continue working? It states here, yes, the Department of Defense will continue defending our nation, and the military personnel will continue in their duties as usual, but service members will not receive pay during a government shutdown. My God. I mean, there's so many questions that they're asking back and forth and everything. So basically, it's just going to make it short, right? Right now, how do you explain it, guys, right? So to make a short story short, with this unfortunate situation with the government shutdown, certain things are still open, but it's limited basically. But I'm reading or gathering to tell you guys information what's going on. Now, a lot of people are scared because of the fact that, certain offices are closed. And right now, due to the shutdown, a lot of people have lost their jobs because of this situation between President Donald Trump's administration trying to limit more funding for illegals. illegal immigrants, forgive me. And, you know, at the same time, they want to, like, a bipartisan. They want to kind of have it where, you know, both parties could agree to having bills being passed and able to help and benefit everybody, not just certain people, right? So I'm kind of neutral in this. I don't want to agree to either or. I'm being neutral, but I think at the same time, everybody should have a fair deal in getting the services that are required or needed if they're here in the States. Now, illegally, that's a different story because I think they need to do what everybody else does, do it the right way. But at the same time, if people are sick and unfortunately don't have the money or the care, they should still seek medical attention. I think, I'm just saying, from that point of view. Again, if you disagree, you're more welcome to do so on the show. That's why we have a chat, and you're more welcome to have your say in that as well. All right, so let's get to our last story on breaking news. Now, it gets weird to stranger, and don't mind the background, guys, forgive me. So, as you guys know, this just happened, I think, last week ago in the Bronx. Listen, it's getting bad out here in New York City, and now to figure out, you're walking down the street in the Bronx. The Bronx is a jungle itself. Okay, I lived there a couple of years. I know how bad it's out there sometimes. And you're walking down the street and you see a part of the Mitchell houses. That's housing projects, by the way, in the Bronx. And you're seeing a part of it almost gone. It's wild. So I'm gonna give you an update on this too as well. Actually, we already did, but I'm gonna give you more information on this. So this is the information from the story. So it states here in October 2025. An explosion in the boiler room at the Mitchell Houses, a New York City Housing Authority, well, not sure they call it, building in the Mont Haven section of the Bronx, caused it a partial collapse. You guys see that in the picture. Let's look at that. My God, it's sad. Partial collapse of the high-rise apartment building. Now it states here, and it happened exactly at a high-rise on Alexander Avenue. The cause was a blast is believed to have originated in the boiler room and caused, the chimney structure to collapse. Investigators are still working to determine the exact cause of the explosion. It states here, fortunately, let me rephrase that. No injuries or fatalities reported, despite a 20-story section of the facade, forgive me, what you call it, collapsing. States here residents in the most affected areas were relocated to hotels, while others were able to return to their homes. Gas was shut off to the entire complex, and hot plates were distributed to residents. Now, I gotta say something, right? Okay. Experiencing NYCHA is a hellhole. If you don't, please don't. I advise you do not live in NYCHA, or they call it projects. Let's keep it what it is. Projects, housing projects, what do you want to call it? I advise nobody to go live in the projects, please. I personally experiencing it, and it's a hellhole. Nobody should be living in conditions where you are asking for repairs for years with extra S in there, years, okay? Trying to ask, you're paying rent and you're asking, hey, can you plaster the wall that's been there for 2 years the way it's been looking for a while? Or can you fix my cabinets because they're falling apart? Or is my toilet going to finally be repaired after a year? Nobody should live like this, and you're paying rent each month. Now, unfortunately, again, these things in these NYCHA places, they do not get the adequate respect and care to the residents as it is. It's already known. But now you see of a situation like this tragedy, it had to take place of a tragedy like this in the Bronx. So for now, political figures to come out the woodworks and say, yeah, we think we have a problem in NYCHA. You don't think the past other reports and situations of people, especially residents who live in these kind of conditions for years, have not reported about this? Not even talking about this explosion, but I'm talking about in general shit. But it had to take a situation like this to make news, and now they're gonna do something about it? Are you serious? My God, thank God. I mean, just saying, thank God everybody's okay, safe and sound, but this is unnecessary. They need to take care of these people, the residents, and these buildings, so it won't happen again in a situation like this. Again, that's all I have to say with that. But with that in mind, it states here as well, an investigation ongoing with Con Edison and the city's Office of Emergency Management involved. Open violations on borders for non-safety related defects have been previously noted, but it has not yet been contributed to the incident. quote and unquote. That's what states there on the situation with that. You right now. So with that in mind, that was it for breaking news. Now we gotta go right into celebrity news because we got the tea for you. If y'all know what I'm talking about, we're gonna get right into it, as you know. So with that in mind, let's get breaking news and let's get into celebrity news. Yes, let's take it away, baby. Yes.
Audio Jungle.
Hey, all right, hey, we're back. Right here. So now we're getting to celebrity news. I have to talk about this right away. I gotta show you. Yes, the man of the hour. Let's get right. Let's get right into it. So let me sum it up briefly. As you guys know, we actually covered this since May of this year, 2025. Since his court case has been opening, you guys know the whole charade. I'm gonna talk about that in a few minutes. And officially today is the official court case date for the sentencing. So before we get into the end, let's go back into the very beginning, shall we? Okay, let's get into the notes I had here because this is just mind blowing, and I don't know how this man has got away with shit for too fucking long, and it's just sad. It's just so fucking pathetic and sad of a man like that. I'm just saying. Oh, and I gotta talk about that's the thing. Okay, the wrong story. We're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef. Oh Lord, the list goes on with that one. Lord. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, so apparently, let me update you guys on this, right? So, with that in mind, as you guys know, let me give you the nitty gritty, as they call it, right? Let's see. You need to go back a little bit. Okay, so it states here. Okay, no, better yet, because there's a lot of stuff here. Let me get right to the nitty gritty. Okay, so it happened today as of October 3rd of 2025. If you don't know, I'm gonna give you information right now. So it happened apparently, forgive me, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced on Friday of October 3rd of 2025 after being convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, while he was acquitted of the more serious charges of racketeering and sex trafficking. The conviction of prostitution-related offenses carried a maximum sentence of up to 20 years in federal prison. Now, it states here, a jury found Combs guilty of violating the Mann Act for transporting women, including his ex-girlfriend Casey Ventura and another woman, for sexual encounters. It states here, federal prosecutors urged the judge to impose a sentence as of at least 11 years and 3 months, citing Combs' history of violence. Combs' defense team requested a sentence of no more than 14 months, arguing that the time he had already spent in custody since his September 2024 arrest was sufficient. They pointed to the obstruction of his reputation and his harsh time in jail as a significant punishment. Judge Arun Subaran, I hope I said it right, sentenced Combs to 5 to 7 years in prison, which was in line with a recommendation by federal probation officials. This fell between the vastly different requests from the prosecution and defense. Now, it states here in a letter to the judge, Combs expressed remorse for the hurt and pain he caused and specifically apologized for assaulting Casey Ventura. He attributed the behavior to being lost in the drugs and the excess. That's a lie. Anyway, go on. In her own letter to the court, Ventura urged the judge to deliver a significant punishment. She expressed her fear that if Combs were to be released, he would seek swift retribution, which I believe, by the way, against her and other victims. Now, I just want to ask this too, because I saw this the other day on the Casey, where she made an open statement, I think on Instagram or somewhere, or to the same judge, that she said basically, whatever happens with the sentencing, whatever years or whatever he's going to serve in jail, apparently she, to my understanding, is going to have. She's already traumatized for life, but I think the fact that now the fear, she's reliving it since going to court and, kind of testifying against him. But I think with that in mind, the rest of her life, she's traumatized. The rest of her life, she's in fear. No matter if he gets time, whatever he gets out, she's in fear. So imagine her and how many other women have been gone through the same turmoil, as they call it, and has to face now the backlash after he gets out. That's the sad part about it. So let's continue on with the situation. So it states here, Combs' legal team submitted numerous letters of support from family and colleagues portraying him as a loving father and asking for leniency. Yeah, okay. Combs spoke in court during the sentencing hearing, expressing his remorse directly to the judge. It states here, Combs' sentence took into account the more than a year he had already been held in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he remained in custody since his arrest. Acquitted charges. So it states here, through Combs was found not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking. Prosecutors argued that evidence from those charges, including the violence intimidation, should be considered during sentencing. It states here the defense argued against using acquitted conduct to increase the sentence. This is wild. It states here, letters from Casey Ventura, her family, and other were given a significant weight as the testimony of a former assistant who spoke during the hearing. The judge's final decision reflected the seriousness of the convictions while also factoring in federal sentencing guidelines and arguments from both sides. Now, that was just a little background to you guys. If y'all don't know what's going on, just update you on that. Now let's talk about today, right? This man is a disgrace to society. I'm sorry, that's how I feel about it. It is what it is. So with that in mind, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about his sentencing and the details on it. So it states here on big shout out to World Star Hip Hop, just giving them credit for this information. So it states here, Diddy has officially been sentenced to 4 years. Yeah, in the back heard this? 4 years he's getting out of all the abuse he did for over 30 years and then some. In the industry, he's been doing music for a long time, right? As a supposedly a mogul, as they call it, or what do you want to call it when he is. So officially, Diddy is going to be only serving 4 years. 50 months, by the way, 4 years. And 2 months in prison for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution after explosive testimony within 14 months credit for time already served, leaving 36 months, which is basically 3 years left to serve. The judge told him directly that a history of charity and good works can't wash away years of abuse, drugs, and what he called freak offs and hotel nights. The judge pointed to massive evidence that Diddy subjugated women fueled by his power and resources. Social media is in shock as one of hip hop's biggest moguls is led away in cuffs. Yeah, this is real shit, people. This is real shit. So basically, to end the story short with this gentleman here, he got a slap in the wrist. Listen, let's keep it what it is. He got a slap to the wrist. And because he has a name and reputation, even though he did what's wrong, right? He's going to serve time, but it's not what we all expect to give him. I personally wanted to give him 20 years. I'm being honest. The things he's done to women and the disgusting rumors what he's done to men, I heard allegedly. Yeah. And there's so many people against him. They seen him do beat on women, Casey, the list of other women in the past, Gina, his ex-girlfriend. I heard that story with Tasha K. A big shout out to Tasha K, by the way. And I saw that exclusive interview she was on her show, Gina, his ex-girlfriend. And so from where she stated in an interview, apparently where they were at one time, together, relationship on and off, and he, unfortunately, he killed their baby. And what I mean by that is that she was pregnant by him. And he didn't want her to have the baby. And they had of course, a volatile relationship at the time. And to the point where he basically kicked her to the point where she had a miscarriage. Yeah. So, and it's the same lady today, Gina, okay, went into court and pleaded with the judge, crying, okay, please let him go home to his family. How are you going to go and say one thing, he did this to you, maybe lose your baby, but then now you're going to go and do what, to support this man. Now, this thing called Stockholm Syndrome. If you don't know what that means, look that up, okay? And a lot of times when people are being victimized by their abusers, it's got to a point where they are accustomed to the grooming and also the abuse. And to the point where they think that's love. So when all that she went through with the trauma with him and the relationship, what do you want to call it, how their relationship was, how it started, whatever, to this very day, she feels she has an entitlement. She has to answer to him or kind of like serve him in some sense, going this right. So I don't feel like she did this because of her own reasons, but I think she did it because of the fear that this man has put into her for years. She's been with him, I think, 2 or 3 years while she was going. He was going back with Kim Porter back and forth. And I'm like, this is disgusting. I can't even look at his face. It's this disgusting piece of shit. And I'll throw in his face. If I ever see him in the street, like, you're a scum. What kind of man are you about to beat a woman and stuff like that? And then you think it's okay to walk away with it. Fuck out of here. And also, we're going to talk about domestic violence, by the way. This month is October. And we're going to talk about domestic violence awareness month. Well said, right? So with that in mind, let's get right into this scumbag. And also, just a little side note to the story before we get to the next story about Nicole Kidman and her soon-to-be former husband, Keith Urban. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. But I just want to add quickly to end this interesting case about P. Diddy or P. Shitty. It's so sad. His kids, and I don't want to talk about his kids too much, but, unfortunately, the older ones, they kind of were aware about it. His sons, basically, Justin Combs, I think his name is Christian Combs, I believe. And I don't know if Quincy seen much, but I know for a fact these kids probably knew what was going on, what his father was doing, but they kept hush. And the young girls, I don't think they knew too much. He kind of probably got them out of the situation. Well, firsthand, his kids, if they knew someone was going with their dad, why didn't they get him the help that he needed? Instead of spending all his money and luxurious yachts and parties and birthday events and all that. Oh my fucking God. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just things sometimes you gotta have with this shit. So with that said, I think his kids, they went on to court today, right? And they were going to the judge and crying to the judge, Your Honor, please, we want our dad to go home. And by the way, he's a 2-year-old little girl, by the way. I think was his last girlfriend, whatever you call it. And I'm like, you crying to a judge, not knowing that these women that you saw, and they were there, by the way, at the courts, listening to these women, like Casey Ventura and a few other people who had went through the hands of their own father abusing them. They were not there crying for these women, but they're crying for their father because of what, that's their dad. I understand. But how were they going to go and tell the world, we're sorry what our dad did, he wasn't right, whatever. But, forgiveness. How about let's go and forgive the abuse he did to these victims, okay? You want to go there? Let's not play crocodile tears, okay? Let's go into those victims that are traumatized for the rest of their life, that probably have to seek therapy and are fear of their life because of this monster that unfortunately they have as a father. Let's go there. To end that note, I hope this man, pray that this man does seek justice, and I mean for him, but his soul, okay? And I hope and pray to God, whenever he gets out, he don't ever put his hand on a woman again for even a man or whoever it is that you know what I'm saying? And I hope that karma comes back to him double to what he did to these women and who else he did in the industry and did dirty shit for many years. With that in mind, I don't want to ever see this man's face on my show again. And with that said, he's the biggest donkey of the fucking day. Let's go. All right, let's change up the show because it's just disgusting as mad as it is. Next one on the celebrity news. Let's get to it. So, as you guys see, that is a beautiful one and only Nicole Coleman and her now soon-to-be ex-husband, Keith Urban. Now, they've been together for many years, by the way. I think over 17 years now, I think. So let's get right to everybody, right? Okay. So it states here, actress Nicole Kidman officially filed for divorce from her husband, country singer Keith Urban, on September 30th of 2025. The filing came one day after their separation became public, ending their 19-year marriage. Damn, I thought it was 17, it was 19. So it states here, it started in the beginning of summer of 2025. Sources indicate the couple privately separated and living apart around this time. As of June 25 of this year, Kidman posted a photo celebrating their 19th wedding anniversary, but Urban did not post a tribute on his own. Trouble in paradise. August 29th of this year, Urban signed a marital dissolution agreement and indicated that the split was already being planned. On September 29th of 2025, the news broke that the couple had privately separated. As of September 30th of this year, Kidman officially filed for divorce in Nashville. This is horrible. Nashville citing Listen, I'm fucking tired of it. I've been all day. Because I will say, basically, they had differences. Let's keep orders. They just fell apart. They share children. The couple has 2 daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret Kidman. Has requested to be the primary residential parent. At this moment, neither party is seeking alimony or spousal support. Should get that money anyway. The final parenting plan grants the couple joint custody and outlines on a schedule for time with their daughters. The divorce filings revealed that the couple did not hold any joint assets or real estate. What's wrong with me today? Nicole Kidman stated that she did not want this. She said that she was fighting to save the marriage and didn't want this separation. Basically, there's other rumors stating that there was another woman. Basically, it states here that in the small circle that they have friends, whatever, that apparently Urban moved on with another woman. Sources told the outlet that Kidman was still shocked over it. It states here there was a concert that, a couple of years ago after they broke up, and he changed the lyrics of a song, The Fighter, which originally written about his relationship with Nicole Kidman. And basically, the songs tell it out. They be telling about shit, about, This is sad. Oh, man. This is horrible. I don't know. Sometimes in Hollywood, it's not what you think it is. So with that in mind, I just wish them the best in their endeavors and, focus on their own journeys. That's I see right now. So let's get into the juicy of the juice. Okay. Yes. This is what I have to talk about. Listen. Let's get into the juice of the celebrity gossip, right? Okay. So with that in mind, you know who this is. If you don't know who it is, you got to go to pop culture and figure this out, right? So this is the what they call the queen of rap. She goes by the name of Nicki Minaj. I don't know who she is. Come on, I look her up. Google her. She has a lot of hits. She's an amazing artist. I'm not gonna give her credit. She's well established. Okay, she's Grammy award-winning rapper. I mean, listen, this woman, she's been doing her time and she deserves her flowers. I respect that. So with that in mind, let's get right into this beef between her and, of course, Cardi B. Ooh, this is getting juicy. So before we get into the nitty-gritty and the behind the scenes of how it all started, if y'all have your popcorn, if you have your Pop-Tarts, if you have your food, if you got your dick in your hand, whatever works, enjoy this moment because this is about to get spicy. Let's go. So let's start with Cardi B first, okay? Let's get right into it. So this tea is getting good. And it's caliente. All right, let's get right into it. So it states here, the beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B has been a long-running, highly publicized rivalry marked by disses, personal attacks, and physical confrontations. As of late September and early October of 2025, the feud associated into a vicious online exchange on X, formerly known as Twitter. Let's go. So it states here, this is the recent feud because we're going to go back also how it started. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. So it states here, the latest conflict reignited when Nicki Minaj mocked the promotional price of Cardi B's new album, Am I the Drama, on X. This is the way she started. Minaj started her shit. She states here, Minaj used a range of attacks against Cardi, calling her Barney B. I'm done. Creating altered lyrics for Cardi's song Magnet and making disparaging remarks about Cardi's looks, pregnancy, and children. Which, by the way, I'm sorry. If you got beef with another artist, whatever, keep that between y'all. But when you mention the kids, now you're crossing the fucking boundaries, and now you deserve to get attacked. I'm not condoning violence, but if you're mentioning my child and you think it's QAnon, when I meet you, it's gonna be some outside shit. Straight point, what it is. So what that is, let's get right into it. So it states here, and Minaj also called her for her fans to boycott. I mean, Nicki Minaj fans. Let me go and show her picture so we get not confused here, okay? Nicki Minaj, where she at? I just had it here too. Shit. Wait, that's not her. Awkward. Where this girl at? Where she at? She disappeared? Oh, she's down here. My bad. No, that's not her. Oh, Lord. I just saw her. No wonder. Anyway, that's what I was trying to say. Okay. So, lady here, Nicki Minaj on the screen there. That's the one we're talking about. So, apparently, this is getting interesting. Mm-mm. So basically, Nicki Minaj is telling her fans to boycott companies that work with Cardi B. Now, Cardi B, I'm gonna show her picture because you're not getting familiar with the story. Cardi B here is stating that she responded with her own personal attacks, including insults directed at Minaj's son and allegations about Minaj's health and substance abuse. Cardi also posted a manipulated photo of Minaj's brother, Jelani Minaj, who also was convicted of child rape. Now, if you don't know the story about him, Lord. Now, apparently, this is many years ago this happened, that her brother, as we just mentioned his name, allegedly, I'm not going to put it as because I don't want to get in trouble, allegedly have violated a young girl. I can't say the words for you on YouTube, so that's all I got to say. So let's get right into it. So it states here the few reached a new low when both artists, including each other's children, in their attacks. Minaj calls Cardi's daughter a roach and a monkey. Oh my God. While Cardi referred to Minaj's son as nonverbal. Oh, damn. I dropped. Okay. Minaj's apology on October 3rd of this year. Minaj issued an apology. Okay. This is who we're talking about. Minaj. Okay. I'll just read my notes. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. All right, so she issued an apology on X to Cardi B's daughter, Culture, and that she claimed her comments were part of a bigger purpose and acknowledged that Culture is an innocent child and did not deserve to be part of the feud. Let's see about that. So this is how it all started, right? It started in the year of 2018. That was just recently. So I'm giving you now a backstory to this. Now, it states here, it happened in the New York Fashion Week incident. That was some wild shit, that fight. One of the most famous moments in their rivalry took place at a 2018 Harper's Bazaar's Icons party at the New York Fashion Week. All right, so the confrontation. After months of escalating tensions and lyrical jabs, Cardi B reportedly confronted Minaj over comments she believed Minaj had made about her parenting. The altercation turned physical with Cardi B reportedly throwing a shoe at Minaj. Video footage and photos from that event show Cardi B living with a large bump on her forehead. Cardi later took to Instagram to accuse Minaj of attempting to sabotage her career and for her speaking ill of her daughter Culture. Minaj denied the claims during an episode of her Queen radio show. Now, Stacey, the conflict dates back to 2017 when Cardi B began her rise to fame with her hit single "Bodak Yellow." Listen, let me tell you something. I don't care how you feel about this one right here, Cardi B, but she does her shit. She does her shit. So it states here, the Motorsport collaboration. Yes, I remember this. The Migos song Motorsport, featuring both rappers, sparkled early speculation of a riff in the late 2017. Rumors began after fans noted that Minaj did not film her part on the music video on the same day as Cardi. Minaj later claimed that she was hurt by Cardi's comments about the collaboration in an interview. Okay. Subliminal disses. So both artists were accused of releasing subliminal diss tracks in the 2018 song Motorsport, as you guys know. For instance, Minaj was suspected of targeting Cardi on her track Ganja Burn with lyrics about writing her own raps. Damn. I dropped somebody. Yeah, this is a lot of shit. So basically, the list goes on. This story is, start. They've been barking an argument since the year of 2018. This was 2025. This is the longest beef besides Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Damn, I mean, like, ladies, why don't y'all just do a collab together and squash the beef? Like, come on, make y'all money together, coins. You know what I mean? I know Cardi B is a hustler. We all see how her album sold out. It's double platinum. It's hitting the what's that thing called? When you hit a plateau of a records. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Guinness World Record. Right? There we go. I was talking about that earlier in her career when her thing came out. But anyway, listen, I give kudos to Cardi B. Again, I mentioned it before on the show, and I mentioned it again. This woman came from nothing as being a stripper in the Bronx. Then going from there to a reality show, being a reality show star. And then eventually blowing up her Bodak Yellow song. And since then, it took her now to where she's at. And she's still humble. She's still being the same person. I watch her live. Sometimes she talk. She is still the same chick. She has not much changed for Hollywood. Besides, she did a nose job. We see she did the, fillers. We want to call it fine, whatever. It's Hollywood. But with that in mind, she don't bow nobody. I mean, sometimes she, with her mouth, whatever. But it is what it is. But Nicki Minaj has the history of attacking women. Let's get the list now. She has attacked Mariah Carey. Okay. Come on, the diva of all divas. American Idol, you've seen it. They were back and forth bickering, right? She had issues with Remy Ma, Little Kim, okay? I mean, the list goes on of names she's been attacking. Even JT, I don't know who JT is. Go check her out. I think she was she Puff Daddy's girl or whatever you want to call it? City Girls. That's the rap girls. City Girls, we call it. I mean, JT's now involved in this whole bullshit drama between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. It's like, come on now, man. This is escalating. Like, leave the shit alone. Leave the kids out of it. It's bullshit, man. Oh, man. Give it a shot, man. Like, just leave people alone, man. Anyway, hello there. What's up, baby? How you doing, man? Much love to you watching, tuning in right now. Much, much love. Thank you. Much love for the love. Yeah, we just get into celebrity gossip. It's just been wild in this show with this whole back and forth shit going on with the drama. My God. Just let it be. I'm already just drained the fuck out reading this whole thing about the show. With the celebrity gossip drama and shit. Yeah. When it comes to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, squash it. Do an amazing collab together. Look, if Lotto and Ice Spice, as I heard it, whatever, worked it out and they squashed their beef and made a nice little song, WAP, what the fuck you call it, then why can't Cardi B and Nicki Minaj do a massive hit? Come on, make y'all fucking money together, man. Come on. Fuck. With that said, that was it for celebrity news. Now, as you guys know, we always talk about a health matter or something that is affecting society itself each month on the show. So with that in mind, we are going to focus on, it's October. Excuse me. And this month, we're going to focus on the Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as you know. Now, this is close to my heart, too, because I am also a domestic violence survivor. And I won't get too much of my story, but furthermore, I've experienced it numerous times in past relationships. And it was physical, it was verbal, and also emotionally. So I had all the different aspects, phases, as they call it, in that kind of field itself. And I think I was lucky to survive and overcome it and get out of it before I became a statistic. By the strength, what really got me out of it was, of course, faith in God, my family at the time, and I think just pushing through and getting out of it. And a lot of now I have to finally get therapy to overcome, which I'm still traumatized from it. Come on now, but the case may be, I think it took me a long time to heal, long time. And if I'm able to do it, I want somebody who's watching now in their mind to understand that if I overcame it, you can too overcome the situation with domestic violence. And with that said, it's something of a dear situation I really want to talk more about in this month. So with that in mind, we're going to have a coverage. It's a clip we have where a news coverage is discussing about this matter. And we're going to have the experts talk about this and, express about what things to be looking out for, red flags when I said and done. So with that in mind, we're going to play a clip here on the show about this matter on the Domestic Violence Awareness Month for this month in October. And I just want to add a side note before we play this. I think a lot of times people don't understand the effects after leaving out that situation. It really is a long journey. It's not like, okay, I just broke with a guy, woman, whatever. They did this to me. I'm acting brand new. No. Emotionally, and I would say add spirituality to that as well. Emotionally, spiritually, the scars in your body that you've been bruised will go away. But the part that really affects you is the inside. And if you don't be healed the right way, you will never be healed fully and never recover or never feel the love that you well deserve and need. I'm just putting it out there, those watching now, they don't want, just saying. So with that in mind, we're going to play this clip right now for you guys, like 4 minutes long. And these experts and people in the news are going to talk more about this matter. So we'll be right back. You guys are watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. We'll be right back.
And we are talking about resources that you should know about. Our Quad Cities has some around our area with family resources. And joining us today is Emily and, Cece and Kristen. Thank you both for being here.
Yes. Thank you.
So let's talk about Domestic Violence Awareness Month and its mission.
Yeah, so Domestic Violence Awareness Month, for those that don't know what it is, it's a whole month of October celebrating those survivors of domestic violence and bringing awareness to the community. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. This year's theme is everyone knows someone.
Okay, wow. That's kind of deep.
Yeah.
Yes. You don't think you'll know someone. And how common is domestic violence?
Domestic violence is a community issue. It's not just an individual. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have it sometime in their lifetime. The statistics show that if a weapon or a gun is involved in the situation, the chances of homicide are increased by 500%.
Oh, wow. And what are some of the resources that are available for people?
Family Resources has a program just for domestic violence. You can call our program. It is a 24/7 hotline. You can also visit our website. It is famres.org, and we will reach you at any time. We provide all sorts of advocacy, from free counseling, confidential advocacy, criminal justice, shelter and housing, really anything that a survivor would need, we can provide that for them.
Okay. And then you guys have a website where they can go for all this information as well, right?
Correct.
And want to tell everybody that information?
It is famres.org. And then there's even the crisis line that's on there, and there's a contact us that you can just shoot us a message and someone will contact you.
Okay, perfect. And then you guys have a lot of events going on this month, so let's talk about some of those.
Yes, we do. We have various events going on throughout the community. Some key ones to highlight is on October 15th with Radical Effects Brewworks in Rock Island. We have a pumpkin paint night for $15, and all of the proceeds coming back to our program services. You get a pumpkin, you get paint, you get to let your artistic juices flowing. There's going to be a food truck. Everybody's welcome. October 16th in Muscatine, we're collaborating with Creations by Oz, making some jewelry, some permanent bracelets for $39. You get hors d'oeuvres, a drink, and then you get to make your permanent jewelry. And then on October 18th, we're collaborating with QC Magic Makers Market for their Harvest Fest, and a portion of their vendor proceeds is coming back to us. They're going to have 40 vendors, music. They're doing a donation drive for us for feminine and personal hygiene items. So if you'd like to participate, I'll be there collecting donations, and everybody's welcome.
Okay, now I know you said everybody knows someone, but someone may know someone and not be aware of it. So why is it important for just everyone to get involved, whether they think they know someone or not?
Yeah, so it's extremely important for everybody to be involved to create awareness, because the most vulnerable time in a survivor's life is finding the courage to ask for help. So it's extremely important that we all have knowledge on domestic violence dynamics, and most importantly, that we believe survivors when they're telling us when they reach out for help. Okay, now what is Wear Purple? So purple is, during the month of October, everybody wears purple. It's called Purple Thursdays. National Purple Day, Wear Purple Day is October 16th.
Okay.
And it's to show solidarity with survivors so they know that they're not alone.
Okay, well, had I known, I would have worn my purple dress today.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. All right, I will definitely do it. So once again, they've got some great events coming up. It is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Remember, Pumpkin Paint Night, October 15th at Radical Effect Brewworks. QC Magic Makers Market Fall Harvest event, October 18th at Kavanaugh's Hilltop. And then there's free community craft night at the Muscatine Arts Center, as well as bracelet making on the 16th. And you can always find out more information by heading over to their website or head on over to our website, ourquadcities.com.
All right, that was awesome. You guys enjoyed that clip there on the show. Again, this month is the Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I think we need to install more resources. And I'm just going to add this quickly here. A lot of times, women or men and children, we have to add that as well, do get affected by this situation. And I just want to continue on with that part, but I think for the most part, it's everlasting trauma. situation that all people get affected if they're all involved in the situation at hand. I think, again, we do need more resources, more therapists, more psychiatrists, more people that are willing to help people in this circumstances. I think a lot of times we overlook this matter because we're like, oh, it's something in that home, we don't really want to get involved in it. But with that in mind, I think I said I personally have encountered this numerous times. And at the same time, it's not a pretty picture when somebody is putting their hands on you. It's not a pretty picture when somebody's basically verbally abusing you, emotionally taking a toll on your mind. So with that in mind, I think a lot of times people just say, it is what it is, fulana or fulano, they'll get okay. No, it's not like that. A lot of times you need to have a strong support team that is going to help you and guide you in a safe place. You know what I'm talking about. And, I learned this years ago through various resources that I was able to have at the time, that just called safety plan, right? Especially for the survivors, right? I don't call them victims, I call survivors, where they're technically, what they do is that they have a safety plan, when you escape out of a situation, where you make sure you have a luggage, a few clothes for you and your kid, whoever the case may be. You have a stash, you have a few money, all right, perfect example. Have you ever seen the movie Enough? If you've seen the movie Enough, you know what I'm talking about. When J-Lo left the piece of shit she was with at the time, and she had, her family, her friends at the time helping her, and then she got an overnight bag, and she had her stuff in there, and then she had the money, was, cash, of course. She had numerous cars on mark, and she was able to move around safely. So it's something to that extent like that. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't have that kind of resources, but as long as you have like overnight bag, and you're able to have certain things that you're able to undergo when you need to, and when you feel like your life is depending on it to go before it's too late. Yeah. So, and you just have to have the right people that will guide you out to go to a domestic violence shelter and regain your life back. So I'm just saying, this is something I learned many years ago, and by the grace of God, I was able to get out of it. And, it wasn't easy. Let me tell you something. It was not easy. But I think for the most part, I had to do it for my son. And it's a toughy one. I don't want to get more into it, but it's really toughy. And anybody who's watching now later on, if you understand what I'm talking about, then you understand what I'm talking about. And we need more resources. And with that said, I just want to add two things on this topic. First, I want to say is I have a campaign. I want to see if I can add it here. If not, I'll do it another time. But if I have a petition, forgive me, I have a petition, and it's been like over 2 years now, beginning signatures. So if you guys want to sign for it, please, you're more than welcome to do so. It's under www.change.org. And you type up End Domestic Violence. That is my petition. And if you want to go there, you're more welcome to do so. It's free. All you got to do is sign it and share it. And I have over 100, I think 60 something signatures. I'm trying to surpass 200 signatures to be sent to the White House and to get something of a bill passed, something that is going to really be effective. Now, again, being a domestic violence survivor, the criminal justice system is horrible when it comes to the survivors. We don't get a lot of resources. It's horrible. It's horrible. And, I'm sorry, a restraining order don't do shit, because at the end of the day, let's say you're an abuser, right? For example, he can fine you or she can fine you. What is a piece of paper going to do if you call the cops at the moment there I have a gun in your face? You call 911. You think by that time the cops are going to come around in time to save you? That's kind of what it is, right? I'm just saying. A piece of paper is not going to save you. Only if by the timing of God, that cop or whoever comes at the right time to get the abuser and bring them to jail, whatever you want to call it. But that time being a restraining order. I'm not saying don't get one, please do. But I'm just saying from my own personal experience, I feel like I was wasting my time going to courts go to court hearings, going every 3 months, doing the same proceeding. My abuser was never going to respond to the thing. It was a whole nother story with that. But yeah. And with that said, I think right now it's something that you need to always look out for yourself, your own interests, your safety. That's really more than anything. And I still see stories out there with celebrities and even people like ourselves who unfortunately are in the hands of the wrong one. If you know what I'm talking about. And I see many people who end up getting killed. It's every day. Every day the story is still the same. Different faces, different names, but it's still the same story. Forgive me. This is another story that happened recently where a young lady was getting stalked. I think I was watching it, on ABC News or something like that. And no, forgive me, it was 2020. And recently a young lady, she felt like somebody was stalking her. And it ended up being, I think it was her ex-husband. It was somebody that was a love interest, what you want to call it. Eventually, it was that own person that ended up killing her. So again, these stories are the same story, different names, different people. But the issue is the pattern. How do we stop the behavior from the abuser? How do we break that cycle? That's where we need to look further into that. Because if you break the cycle, right, and if you break the behavior problem that these people, men or women, have suffered many years, it's not just overnight they would beat up people. No, this is something internally that got them to where they are now. And if we find a way or resources that can break that mold and find a way where these abusers get the help that they do need help, they do. But the fact where they don't have to keep repeating the same behavior pattern. You know, go with this. So another person will not be a statistic. Being killed by the hands of the loved one. I don't think we need to hear more of that, right? So with that in mind, like I said, I have a lot of things in mind. But anyway, go sign my petition. It's under www. I'm going to see if I can type that up while we're talking to you guys. I'm going to do that. So let me type this up while I'm on here. Oh, my petition. Hold on. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm talking to you. I could just add it on the show. Makes no sense, right? Let me add another one. What's going on, you guys? Hold on. All right, guys, so here it is. So that is my petition. It's called End Domestic Violence, and you go to www.change.org. Please go and sign my petition. Again, it's called End Domestic Violence. Type it up, and you find it. You see it's a lady with a bruise in the face or something like that. And next time I'll have the picture so you'll see what I'm talking about on the show. But that's it right there. You go to www.change.org. Also, quickly on here on this topic, I want to just add, we also did a few, how do you call it? Film projects. Big shout out to Shauna, Unmasked. I forgot the name of the project. It was Unmasked, something. But we had the opportunity to work with her partnership with her, and we did a basically a documentary of the survivors. I don't call them victims, survivors of domestic violence. It was men, children, and women who talked about their own story of how they were abused and how they got able to survive and get out of it. And we, I believe, won an award for that amazing docu-film. Definitely. If you look it up, I could just send it to you in your inbox, a DM, or what you want to call it. But I believe it's called, oh my God, I forgot the name is called. Unmasked or something. I have to look it up. My God, it's been so long, that show. But anyway, and then we did another thing too with domestic violence, another film we did or something like that. But anyways, just hit me up and I will send you guys the link on YouTube where you guys can look that up and everything, and that's said and done. And it's very in depth, very much so in depth. So definitely tune in for that. So that was a friend of domestic part. I just have to add that on the show. So you guys already see that. With that in mind. So with that in mind, we should be getting our guest soon here. She's an amazing artist. She goes by the name of Kyngsolo. And we got a couple of her songs on here as well on the show. So with that in mind, we're gonna take another quick music break on here. And all that's said and done. You guys like the shows where you could like, share, all that. You're on YouTube right now, Facebook, and also on Twitch. So you're more welcome to definitely support any way possible of the show itself. So with that in mind, it's your girl here, Vero G, on the Vero G Spotlight radio show. We're your host, Vero G. That's right. You already know. So with that in mind, we're gonna play a couple of tunes for you guys on the show, and I hope you guys like it. And all that's said and done. So we'll be right back. We're gonna play actually while we waiting for her a song that she did. It's called "I'm Not Feeling It." It's one of her videos, and also I think another video we have of hers here. We're gonna play that as well. I think it's called. Let me double check. Hold on. One second. We'll check. 1 second. I think I have here. I have to write down my notes. 1 second, guys. Forgive me. It's called Give Me One Night. Okay, so we'll be right back, guys. We're gonna play that and a couple of tunes on the show. We'll be right back. Your girl here, Vero G.
You don't have to know me, cause you gon' get to know me. Thug Baby 187. That was my partying, thugging, all that stuff. And I was a hype man in a group called Try by Five. And my friend Prince Divine was Prince, and I helped her came up with Divine. So when I separated from Try by Five, I became a solo artist, and obviously solo comes in that way.
Never ending. Maybe I'm pretending happiness. Some Pocahontas fairy tale suspense record. Q-Max, I need to hear your voice like I did when I was a kid. I'm not feeling it. I'm not dealing with it. You can go and tell lies. Somewhere else not here. I dropped the ball on the bag. I pushed in the game. Some fears. My wave lit the room like chandeliers in hotels. Don't be fucking bitches, cause you know them hoes hell. I'm not feeling it. I'm not dealing with it. You can go and tell lies. Somewhere else not here. I dropped the ball on the bag. I pushed to the game. Something fierce. My wave lit the room like chandeliers in hotels. Don't be fucking bitches, cause you know them hoes hell. I'm not. The rap game on a pedestal, out of control. I piss on with a pistol, put a teeth out on the roofs, including the privacy in a booth. If they choose to let loose, I conduct a symphony exposing the truth. Keep a cup like Julian and a couple of guns and boobs. Y'all hooligans bargaining with dance and duels. Enough of the faggot shit. I'm a lesbian with Lou. You're so fitting this. You're so dealing this. Telling all them lies, never said to come my way. You dropped the ball twice, felt that pinch in the game. Live in so much fear to where all I do is tame. You're so feeling this. You're so dealing this. Telling all them lies. Drop the ball twice.
Let's venture off, take most of clothes off. Feel the waves by the beach, some beer with a little salt top, couple shots, no chaser. But I'll chase her, she want me to. Make you laugh, ain't your friend too. Take a ride to Real House, sit back till the mood hits. Then we surfing up in those waves. Got nuts like payday. Every day we get paid. Money ain't no thing. We live good days and the nights get later. Paper make you feel greater. I come from a land of the gators. One night with you makes me your favorite flavor. We appreciate the two of you and the things that you do. But we some players trading off, keeping the stats for the car. Real, send them off. I'll go order the car. Put they ass out, lock the door, pass out, wake up and head out. Hey bro, where we off to tonight? I'll drive. Let's hit the liquor store.
Just give me one night, that's fine. Just give me one night, that's fine. We be dancing, dancing all night, drinking, drinking all day. We get nice, we go home, we be smashing, smashing all night. Just give me one night, that's fine. We be dancing, dancing, that's fine. Drinking, drinking, okay. We get nice, we go home, we be smashing, smashing all night. Just give me one night.
Nah, I ain't even grabbed that shit, man. I was actually about to. Hey, hold up. Hey, yo, this shit right there, my nigga. Damn, you slipped in a minute to pass. It's time to move.
Chocolate skin, melanin with the pretty smile. I've been waiting for a while for my church in the wild. Alright, let's get right to the business, shall we? You see my style, I'm too clean, I'm on my Mike Lowry. Butter lips, thick hips, your eyes on the prize. No cap, it's all facts, you got me mesmerized. By the way, did you say that you single, girl? Well, I'm Dwayne, and baby, please, I need you in this different world. Type of chick that can never be bought. Shower me with your mind, let me lather in your thoughts. Take you places that you never dream of. Physical is the motive, but the intent is all love. What's up?
I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams.
You always in my dreams. I always think about you. The way you walk, the way you talk, ooh, it's something about you. Your swag, your style, the way you look at me, ooh, baby, how you make me smile. Big boy doing big things. Let me be your mocha coca chocolate girl of your dreams. Be your forever queen. I want you to be the one that'll make a sister scream. If you know what I mean, you're everything I ever wanted, everything I ever need in my life. I dream about being your wife, making your life. As long as I got you, I know I'll be alright. Through the good and the bad, no matter the weather. Know that, baby, as long as we're together, we can conquer the world.
Always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night. You always in my dreams. I think about you all the time, every night.
Yeah, I keep seeing you walking around here. You finally gonna give me a chance to say something to you. I mean, what's good?
What you trying to do, you know? I've been seeing you and you keep saying you want to.
That's my third eye open, you know what I'm saying? What's up?
Okay, so if I got your third eye open, so maybe we should get open together.
Say less. What's what?
Tell them they guessing I'm head chef and they guessing since I make melodic records, I won't melt them. Don't be under impression, you getting Usher's confession, cause they in love with your brethren. I am the table and setting, it's settled. You never met a handsome devil, dapper mellow son of Geppetto that tell you what you want and then bury you like a killer cereal. Dirty hands in the cereal, put a prize at the bottom, fighting my favor lopsided. Shouldn't be surprised by it if God's got him, I've got it, so stop it. Let God guide you, I've got it. A one-way ticket to more fiery conditions. Your whitewash religion wouldn't have you raising kids in. You're loud, singing red orange with no filter. What if you're chipper and I master your splinter? To the hashi for training, blowing hashish and waiting for you to get stronger. Face it, I'm the strongest here. There's no debating.
Fuck. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Yeah. Snakes in the grass, so I brought the lawnmower. I should throw a party and invite them all over. Roses in the concrete get stomped all over. Where the fuck do you think you at? This ain't the movies, nah, soldier. This environment deserves closure. Beef unsettled, the hood is like a morgue brochure. Ignore those balls who said I couldn't crawl closer and prevail. When it comes to the shells, I'm Raphael. Release them, your head is swell, and Hades is where you'll dwell. Lately I've been compelled to mute a few TVs, break me a couple spells. Tired of being conditioned, brainwashed, desensitized. But if I say that to you, they'll take me up off the shelves. So murder, murder, kill, whatever, make sure you listen. Get my foot in the door, then watch how I rape the system. Once I get some chicken, I'm dipping.
You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Meet Jamaica, A+24 on the Lakers. Unstoppable force 2015 Undertaker. Rest in peace to fakers, cloud chasing haters. My words move the world, my bars earthquakers. 10 on the Richter, tectonic shifter. Fuck a tsunami, this play to lift you quicker. Deuce be the liquor, bars the elixir. Mixed with this deadly venom, shit'll get you sicker. Who fucking with this nigga? Say the wrong shit, catch 4 to your ticker. Don't bring your girl, I might be forced to dick her. Act stupid, and get Kodak Black, get the picture. Notebook full of holy hip-hop scriptures. Perforated pussies, it ain't take long to rip ya. Send your spirit to the sky, excuse me if I trip ya. Mature audiences only know PG when I clip ya, nigga.
Fuck. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Put you on a no-flight list. You ain't qualified for this life shit. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this. I've been on the grind over time doing night shifts. Put you in the ground for the right shit. Fuck. Get a couple pounds and I might dip. Ooh, baby, you ain't gon' like this.
Hey yo, this is Aunt Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spot.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nyera, and you're tuned into. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nyera, and you're tuned into Vero G Spotlight Radio Show.
Hey yo, this is Aunt Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Hey yo, this is Aunt Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show.
never gonna be messed with again. Wanna be the one that piss me off, let's begin. Poking the skin, hoping I'll break, but words don't penetrate. Got me too early to celebrate the flakes I'm brushing off the shoulders. You count the fact that I'm getting noticed. No kid games, you bite me, get flamed up. Can't believe I wasted energy on the lane. Could do a lot more in my time. A smooth criminal with no trails of the crime. I'm on the road, nobody can stop that, so fall back. It's too bad, you're on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm back on the scene from the brand new. Looking at the world from the rear view. You try to take what I worked so hard for, that my friend is a bad move. Fiesta. 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 Gonna get it in any way possible. You sure don't know that I was unstoppable. You can never step up, so just step down. Smile, turn and shine, that time is now. Put you in your place, total disgrace. What, got nothing to say? I'm not gonna let anybody who's in a bad mood try to mess up my day. Never that. Party back. Who am I? That guy. Is it too complicated on a mission to kill any target who started to instigate the drama? Won't break in. What would it take for y'all to get off my back? Got me so irritated. The haters are mad at me cause I'm more fortified than before. Became the best and I made it. Fiesta. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, turn up.
You should have believed in me. You should have believed in me. Greater is He who's within me. You should have believed in me. I tried very hard to make you see, but you did not believe. They talk about me, but I did what I had to do to reach my goals up there. Ooh, ooh. You should have believed in me. You should have believed in me. Greater is He who's within me. You should have believed.
In my music, but my bills went late. When you was out to get your doctors, I just let you be great. We used to share the same dream, never been on Section 8. But you still pack your bags and you left open my gate. And I gotta call you petty cause my dog escaped. But it's cool, I ain't mad though. And I ain't tripping off you no more. Now you at my show in the front row. And let me tell you what you didn't know. Because the day you choose to leave was the day I got the TV show. And now you at my fan though. Girl, please, I wouldn't care if you was on your knees. Now get in line and pay the regular fee, cause I'ma walk straight past and say you should've believed. Now get in line and pay the regular fee, cause I'ma walk straight past and say you should've believed.
You should've believed in me. You should've believed in me. Greater is He who's within me. You should've believed. You should have believed in me. You should have believed in me. Greater is He who's within me. to believe in me.
Down here where the heat don't quit, where sweat runs slow and body sits. Them city lights don't shine where I lay, but the stars in the south light up a mile away. Something about when the breeze hit my skin, whispers of the tires pull me deeper in. Sipping sweet tea, but mine needs something stronger. Boy, I can tell you don't last much longer. Lean back, baby, let me set the mood. Southern nights don't play, we know what to do. Slow hands, fast hearts, feel that bass line ride. Let me tell you where the real love hides. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, star shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no. Barefoot on the porch, moonlight on my face. The sound of that guitar taking me to a place. Sweat dripping slow while I slay to the groove. Boy, don't fight it, just feel that move. Bonfires burning, hearts racing fast. Out here in the sticks, we know how to make it last. Might think the city's where the party stays, but down in the south we got our own ways, yeah. Close, sugar, feel that beat. Let the rhythm catch you and move your feet. My touch will linger, but my heart's on fire. Let me take you higher with that southern desire. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, star shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no. Down by the river where the moonlight glows, where lovers meet and nobody knows. Whisper in my ear and tell me what you crave. Boy, I'm about to take you where you can't behave. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, star shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no.
All right, guys, we're all back. Give me 1 second. Sometimes we have the technical stuff going on here, but guys, welcome back. Welcome back. As you can hear, Vero G, you're on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. That was an amazing music break. We got a few artists we just played right now. Those of you right now, it's a long night, so just check them out, support them. If not, just hit me up and I'll send you their information and send it done, and you know how we do. So, yes. Well, with that said, I am excited to have our next guest here. She's an amazing artist. Had the opportunity to know a few of her songs prior to finally, talking to her recently on social media, and just amazing. And with that said, I'm just honored to have her, and I want you guys to hear her stuff on the show. She's our first guest here. on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. First time ever I'm in the show. A little tired, guys. I've been out all day doing a couple of things. But with that in mind, let's give a warm welcoming on our show here. The one and only artist, Kyngsolo. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's go for her right now. Yes! Welcome. Hello there.
Hi, G.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good. Sorry it took so long.
No, it's all good. Listen, it's life, man. We're making it happen. We're making it happen.
I got in my house though, so.
No, you're good. That's the main thing. You're good. You're good. Awesome. So, with that in mind, tell the viewers watching, out there watching now later on, a bit about who you are as Kyngsolo.
All right, so I'm a rapper. I'm out of Kentucky. My album is dropping October 28th. I can do screamo music, rap music, country rap. Sometimes I do different languages, and I've been doing this since like 2010. That's when I started recording, but I've been writing since way prior, probably since I was like 9, and I'm 38.
Wow. I mean, that's wow. God bless. Listen, wow. We're going into that. Awesome. Yes, definitely. So, let's talk about your backstory a little bit now. So, like I said, you've been doing this since the age of 9, as a rapper, songwriting, and that sorts. So, what really got you? What influenced you, let's say, into that kind of world, the music world?
I just wanted a positive way to show my emotions instead of taking it out in anger. And then I had influences like DMX, Tupac, Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, Eminem. And so I just started writing down stuff.
I love that. And I think it's great you said like a lot of
really
times.
got addicted.
I'm sorry.
No, I said I just really got addicted to writing.
Okay, no, that's what I was about to just say. Yeah, I was just about to say, because I think a lot of times, you use music in a way as therapy to let out your frustrations, your emotions, and that sort. But that's pretty cool what you said right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. So we had a music break. We already played your stuff, but we're gonna play it again so you can introduce it to the show. But before we do that, tell us, those who don't know, the types of songs you do in your music. I see you are a rapper, but tell more about the types of songs you add into your music.
I do a lot of deep thinking, like deep emotional rap, or I'll do like club rap. It's either one. It's like one extreme to another. Just depends on my mood for the day. But I do a lot of deep thinking songs to really hit you hard, really hit your emotions.
I like that. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So prior to that, do you have any upcoming shows this year or any other projects you're working on? Prior to mention October 20, I know you mentioned that, but anything else prior to that you got going on?
Shows, I'm not sure yet. I'm debating that. It's up in the air because life is really busy right now. Okay. But I'm trying to work on my merchandise.
Oh, nice.
I want to put out hoodies and shirts and keychains and things like that. So I'm slowly in the process of that. And that's pretty much it for right now, as far as my name and my logo and things of that sort, plus the album.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about the merchandise. So is it out now retail or is it just like online for now and everything?
I want to try to get it through Etsy. That way, when you order it, it gets shipped to you, right, directly.
I like that. And let's talk about that. Is it like your brand? Like what exactly, so people can know more about it?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably have a guy that I know, Sean Baker, do some logo work for me to do more cartoon character themes like rapping cartoon characters, like things like that. It might have Kyngsolo on it. Plus my logo is going to be on it. I'm going to have some merchandise with some of my album covers on it. That way they can wear it on the hoodie and it promotes me at the same time and they can still enjoy it.
I love that. Now, my question to you is it like what hats or is it going to be like t-shirts or what exactly were you looking forward to with that?
Probably hats, hoodies, shirts. I'd like to design my own pair of shoes, but I haven't got that far yet.
Okay, well, you never know.
Yeah. And if I can, I'm not sure how to do that yet, but it might be pants too.
Nice. Keychains,
socks. I might I'm thinking about selling like magnets.
Ooh.
I think that'd be pretty neat.
That's something different. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about your album you mentioned, which will be releasing in October. Let's talk more about that, the project.
All right, so there's gonna be a mix of everything. I got some club songs on it. I got a lot of artists featuring on the album. Real Lyrics is actually one of them. He's gonna be featuring on my track Dumb Bitch. So shout out to him. I got Kilo Express that's gonna be on the album. C6 is gonna be on the album. I got a lot. I got like a whole list. Shorty May, Hornick, RK, Fame the Dawn. That's just some of them.
Nice.
And I got a Screamo song on there. I got club music on there. I got love music on there.
I was just gonna ask that.
A little mix of everything.
You just read my mind.
Yeah.
Seriously, I was like, what's that? Awesome.
Yeah, I got a couple love songs on there.
Ooh, actually, we played, which I had to find in the vault, by the way, because I was like, I'm gonna see like behind other stuff you did, and that's the one you did with Real Lyrics called One Night, and I was like, the video was spicy. I gotta just say, I was like, damn, and I'm like, yes. So we're gonna play it a little bit too, because we just played it earlier, just get people to listen to it and check it out and that. But yeah, and like I said, how did you get as being a songwriter, right? Like how did you in your songwriting process? Like how do you come about doing it and to make it to what it is?
All right, so like first I have to find the beats. Sometimes I just write stuff down, like random thoughts and whether they rhyme or not. But most of the time I have to find a beat and fill it, and then I just start writing. Or if it comes to me too fast, I just start freestyling on the mic and I don't even write. There's a lot of my songs out there that I didn't even write. Like All of My Demons, I didn't write that song. I freestyled the entire track.
Damn.
I don't know if you've heard that or not, but
I don't check that out now. Nice.
Yeah, I freestyled the whole track on that.
That's official right there. Okay, cool. And like I said, you basically just go with the flow with it, and depending what resonates with you in that.
Yep. Or unless I find a beat, I might send it to another artist and let them work on it first, and then have them send it back, and I'll feed off of them.
I love that.
That helps me whenever I get writer's block.
That helps too, yeah, because I guess you're like, sometimes you're like, okay, I don't know what the fuck right, man. So you're like, let me go on the other person right, and then I'll get back to that in that situation.
Yeah. I was like that for over a year.
Damn.
I had writer's block for over a year, like maybe almost 2 years. I didn't put nothing out until this album right now.
Wow.
Like not for real. And I used to do like 3 to 5 songs a night.
Gotcha. That's amazing. I mean, it happens, but you're making a masterpiece, as they call it. So it's worth the wait and putting it out and everything else, and that's said and done. So how many songs on this album coming out will we be expecting for out?
All right, so the goal is to have 22 songs. That's if everybody comes through, all the features come through, and I can get it down the way I want. But right now, I'm looking at 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 13.
Okay.
13, maybe 14 songs already done.
Nice.
Out of the 22.
Oh, I'm excited.
But if something happens with these features, then I'll just have to put out less songs, because I'm not going to rush the other songs. I'll wait and I'll finish those whenever I can and put them out as singles or maybe an EP.
I feel you. I'm going to put on the screen right now. You see, I'm going to put it right now. Is that the cover of the upcoming album? Okay, yes. So it's called Mind Explosion. So many people know about that. So first and foremost, I love the cover album. It's awesome. It's different. Let's talk about that. You're welcome. Let's talk about the concept. I really want to talk about that. I love that.
All right, so the guy that designed this, his name's Sean Baker, and I told him, I said, I want Mind Explosion. I want like it focused on the brain or something near the brain. That's all I told him. And I said, I want different colors in it. Okay. And I said, it's going to be called Mind Explosion. And he, off of what I said, this is what he sent me. I had to tell him to put a little bit of mix of other colors into it and focus on the world coming out from the eyeball or the explosion.
Yeah.
But other than that, he just came off a whim and helped me out and was like, bam, here you go.
I mean, like I said, and I love it. I really do, because it's like, it's different. you know, and it really it's like artistically kind of emulates, like you mentioned, the album itself. Like now when it gets out, we're really excited to see like your mind, like, okay, this is what she's talking about. This was, you know, and it gets everything all together, you know.
Yeah.
I like that. And
I'm excited.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I'm already excited. I'm like, yes. And this is your own productions, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I like the. Make sure, is it Latricia? Is it? I can't read up there. It's too small for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Latricia Productions.
I love it. Yeah. Listen, high five, girl. Yes. That's all about. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But you also, let's talk about that as well. Like you produce your own stuff. So more about that as well.
Yeah, so I basically mix and master my own stuff out of the studio in my house. So that way I don't have to pay nobody else and wait times and all that. I can do it when I want it, how I want it, and everything. And it comes out the way I want to.
I like that. And how long you been doing this?
Yep. Like recording 2010.
And also like producing as well. Is it like the same year or is it like a little later on?
Yeah. That's when I first started learning. I started out with Mixpad.
Wow.
That's an old program.
I was just
like it don't even have like effects like that. It might have a chorus, but I had to learn how to do my own reverb nation, like line them off beat, put a chorus on it to make my own reverb in the songs and stuff like that, because I didn't have a good quality studio. And I had a dollar mic from the dollar store and I would cup it and put a sheet over my head and rap into it. That's how I did a lot of my songs.
That is fucking
amazing. And you would never know it.
What?
Yeah.
I love it. This is what I'm talking about, people. Listen, you got to do what you got to do, okay? I love it. Yes. But it's pretty cool because the quality is amazing, you know, so yeah.
Yeah, that's how I started out.
So I love that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I got a question to ask, right? So if you had the opportunity to work with any mainstream artist that you really the opportunity to, who would that be and why?
Mainstream? Well, he's not really mainstream, but he is famous, but he's independent. So that would have to be like probably like Upchurch or Yellow Wolf.
Nice.
Somebody like that.
Got you.
Because I feel like I relate to them the most, and just what they talk about and how their mind works and what they speak on, and like I'm really influenced into that.
I love that.
But I like a lot of Upchurch and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. And this is what I'm talking about. Now, your music, I love about it because it definitely has a different type of tone to it, and you talk about different things. Also, it's not like the same kind of concept. So for example, these two,
right?
Definitely. These two songs we're gonna play in a few minutes as well. One is called "I'm Not Feeling Myself" and "Give Me One Night." That's the one I'll tell you. I was like, yeah, the real lyrics. So let's talk about the first one. I'm Not Feeling Myself. Let's talk about that one.
Oh man. All right. So one day I just got like real irritated, and I was like, man, I'm not feeling this. And I was like, it wouldn't get out of my head. So I was like, I just started writing. And then bam, there it goes. And then I would freestyle part of it, and then I would write again. Then I would freestyle, and I write again. I actually did that in my mom's house in her bedroom. I mixed it there. I didn't even get a full master down on that yet.
That's crazy.
I just mix it. Yeah. And then I had my friend GB Too Good Wood. He did the video for me with GYS. And I did it at the old school back behind where I was raised, basically, because they were tearing it up. And I was like, man, I want some type of memories where I grew up at in the video. And so they were tearing up the tennis court and stuff like that. And that's where I was raised. I was like, man, I'm not going to have this much longer. So I need to get some footage of whatever is here. So I did the music video back there to that.
And you know what's crazy? When I saw it a couple of times, I was like, it got me like that Grinch kind of vibe to like the 90s. You know, going with this, right? Back then when like the punk rock was like really back then, the Grinch kind of vibe, music people back then. And you gave me that kind of vibe to it. But what I like about it was different was that you were in your emotions, you was in the feelings, and you seen it in the video. Like you were showing how you felt in the song, and you seen it, and it was just like you in your moment, you know, and I like that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Now, my other one, which I have to ask because I saw the video, it's kind of spicy, which is late night, so we can play here on the show. As you know, big shout out to Lyrics and yourself. You guys did amazing on the songs called One Night. Now, I kind of know the concept, but I don't know. Tell us more about that.
Well, Real Lyrics came to me with the title of the song, and it was his concept. So I was like, man, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? And I was like, well, it could be like a one night stand, but you love somebody, but it's like one night and that's all it is. So I tried to put myself in other people's predicaments and what they go through. And I just related it and tried to write based off of how I think other people might think. And go with the concept of what he wanted.
I like that because in a sense, like the way the concept, I mean, we all know what it is at the end of the day. Sorry for the background, but you know, I think for the most part, the visuals was really dope because it was like, yo, what's up, baby? You know, do my thing. You know, I'm gonna meet you afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, my homie actually recorded that on a whim. Like I didn't even have the song memorized yet, how I wanted to do it or nothing. We was like, let's just do this. All right, cool. Let's just do this. What if this was a scene? Let's try this scene. I was like, all right, let's try that scene. And we just like threw that together. I did that in like 15 minutes.
Get out of here. What?
Yeah. Yeah. We had no clue what we were doing or nothing. We just tried to do it. And she had a nice camera and everything. And she takes pictures and stuff for a living. So she just wanted to mess around and try a music video. And I was like, all right, cool. I need a music video. Why not do it? And then we tried it.
Well, listen.
Yeah, that was Brittany Trotter. Divine Images.
Listen, kudos to her, to you. You guys did amazing because the way the structure of the video was so on point. Like, we all know the telly, you know, think something's gonna happen. You go and do your thing, and then like the way you guys did it was like, yo, what's up, girl? You know, we gonna something's gonna happen tonight. You know, so I was like loving it. Like, and then the part when you were like, oh, hold up, that's my part now. I was like, yes. I'm loving it, but it was dope. It was definitely dope. Definitely dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. You're right. Don't mind, man. Sorry, guys. Shit happens.
That's okay. I got dogs barking in my background.
Oh, so that's like nothing with it. Yeah.
Yeah. My dog's literally on the other side of the wall that I'm sitting on, so you're gonna hear my dog barking.
Oh, don't worry about it. Listen, that's it's okay. I'm good with that. It's okay. Oh, you can't make this shit up. So my next thing to ask you, right, is like I said, you got the music coming out, the project coming out this month in October. I'm excited when it gets out, really am. Now, prior to that, what is your game plan for next year? For another project, as you said.
I'm actually working on a cipher with how many artists do I got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I got 7 artists on it. So if they all come through, I'm gonna probably chop the cipher up in 2 sections and put that out in January.
I like that.
That's all I've got planned for right now.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
And then maybe some singles.
Oh,
might do some singles in like March or something.
Oh, okay, so you get everything like lined up for next year. I like that. So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play both the videos right now, and I'm excited. Are you excited? Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's get it. All right, we'll be right back. Your girl here, Vero G, on the Vero G Spotlight Show with your girl here in the bottom on the side right here. Artist, yes, Kyngsolo. We'll be right back. We're playing 2 dope videos right now. One is called "I Make Sure I'm Not Feeling Myself" and "Give Me One Night" featuring Real Lyrics. We'll be right back. Yeah, don't leave. Yes.
Yeah. You don't have to know me because you're gonna get to know me. Yeah.
Chandeliers and hotels. Don't be fucking bitches,
called Thug Baby. Thug Baby 187. That was my partying, thugging, all that stuff. And I was a hype man in a group called Try by Fire. And my friend Prince Divine was Prynce. And I helped her came up with Divine. So when I separated from Try by Five, I became a solo artist. And obviously solo comes in that way.
Never ending. Maybe I'm pretending happiness. I'm poke behind his fairy tale suspense record. You mad? I need to hear your voice like I did when I was a kid. I'm not feeling it. I'm not dealing with it. You can go on to lies. Somewhere else not here. I dropped the ball on a bag. I pushed in the game. Some fears. My wave lit the room like chandeliers in hotels. Don't be fucking bitches cause you know them hoes hell. I'm not feeling it. I'm not dealing with it. You can go on to lies. Somewhere else not here. I dropped the ball, the bag. I pushed to the game. Something fierce. My wave lit the room like chandeliers in hotels. Don't be fucking bitches cause you know them hoes hell. I'm not. The rap game on a pedestal out of control. I piss on with a pistol and pull the teeth out on the roots, including the privacy in a booth. If they choose to let loose, I conduct a symphony exposing the truth. Keep a cup like Julian and a couple of guns and boobs. Y'all hooligans bargaining with Dan's and dudes. Enough of the faggot shit. I'm a lesbian with Lou. You're so feeling this. You're so dealing this. Telling all them lies, never said to come my way. You dropped the ball twice, felt that bench in the game. Live in so much fear to where all I do is stay. You're so feeling this. You're so dealing this. Telling all them lies. Drop the ball twice.
Let's venture off. Take most of clothes off. Feel the waves by the beach, some beer with a little salt top. Couple shots, no chaser. But I'll chase her if she want me to. Make you laugh, ain't your friend too. Take a ride to Real House, sit back till the mood hits. Then we surfing up in those waves. Got nuts like payday. Every day we get paid. Money ain't no thing. We live good days and the nights get later. Paper make you feel greater. I come from a land of the gators. One night with you makes me your favorite flavor. We appreciate the two of you and the things that you do. But we some players trading off, keeping the stats for the car. Real, send them off. I'll go order the car. Put their asses out, lock the door, pass out, wake up and head out. Hey bro, where we off to tonight? I'll drive. Let's hit the liquor store.
Just give me one night, that's fine. Just give me one night, that's fine. We be dancing, dancing all night, drinking, drinking all day. We get nice, we go home, we be smashing, smashing all night. Just give me one night, that's fine. We be dancing, dancing, that's fine. Drinking, drinking, okay. We get nice, we go home, we be smashing, smashing all night. Just give me one night.
Yes, snap, 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 snap. Wait, Audacia, where did you go? What's going on? Snap, snap. Listen. Yes, I love it. I love it. Like I said, the visuals dope. The concept. Big shout out to Real Lyrics himself. Did that track. Amazing. It's called One Night. It's out now on all digital platforms. Also, I'm Not Feeling Myself is out on digital platforms as well, and all that said and done. So you already know I'm excited. Yeah, I can't wait. Do you have, like, usually on the show? I usually try to get an exclusive on the show. Is there something else you haven't told anybody yet? Just add it if you want to.
Not necessarily. I mean, just basically the album is my main focus right now. Trying to get it put out. I will be doing videos. I might be doing maybe 2 videos a week. to the songs.
Oh.
I'm not sure how many songs I want to do videos to yet. I might do them all. I might do half of them. But the music videos are going to be coming out. I got a snippet out of Alpha. So
Nice.
there was a person that was going to be mixing and mastering my stuff, but that fell through. I'm not going to go much into that. It just fell through.
Okay.
And they made a diss track to me.
What?
So I had already had my diss track done before they even made theirs, and they didn't know about it, and I was going to drop it on my album. So when they made a diss track, I had to do another diss track, which is going to be on the album.
Oh man, we get this first on the show. Yes, I'm excited. I'm
So
excited.
I put a snippet of Alpha out. It's like a 30-minute snippet on my social media.
Oh, okay, got you.
So my shorts on YouTube. On YouTube, that rapper Kyngsolo. It's on Instagram, Kyngsolo87, and it's on my TikTok, which is Kyngsolo.
Ooh, fire! So I'm excited. I'm excited. So my question to you is this: now, how did you get your name Kyngsolo? I gotta ask.
All right, so I was in a group called Tribe by Five, and I went by Thug Baby. And that's what I went by for years. I used to wear a half mask. I wouldn't show my face fully. And then I divided from the group. We just all had separate lives and decided to break the group up. And my friend was named Prince Divine, PRYNCEDIVYNE. I helped her come up with her name. So when I became a solo artist, I just thought I was a king, so I put king with it. So Kyngsolo. So I came up with that.
No, it's dope. I love it because it's like it defines who you are as a person, and I just love it. It goes with it. It goes with it, and I'm just saying. Listen. I respect. I'm like when I heard it before, I was like, yeah.
I just seen Real Lyrics' post. He cracks me up.
Oh wait. Let me put this up. I didn't see it tonight. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me screen that out. Hold on.
Yeah, it just popped up and I caught it out the corner of my eye.
Okay, he put
It's
fire
true,
emoji.
though.
He said, that person is a cornball. That person trying to sound like you. Kyngsolo, you the blueprint. Laughing out loud. There you go. I mean, listen, well said. Shit. It's their loss. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You can't cry over spilled milk. End of the day, their loss. Focus on what you're doing things now. So, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I can do my own mix and master. I can put it out sooner than when I want it, and whatever I want to do with it, I can do it. So
exactly. You already know. You already know. No, but like I said, the name, and I just love it because this makes you stand out. Like you don't usually hear about have the name, so it was like, yeah, that's really dope. I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So like I said, you got the album coming out. Let me put one more time so people can see on the screen. Give me 1 second. I got you. Hold on. So it's coming out. Let them know the date when it's coming out. I know it's October, but just let them one more time.
28th. October 28th. Next month or this month with the 28th.
Yeah, this month, yeah. I got my
next month. Sorry.
You're like, wait, that's November.
Right. No, new month.
It's all right. I'm still a little out of it today, but don't worry about it. But it's called My Explosion. Is going to be out. It's all digital platforms, right? When it gets out.
Yeah.
Got you. Dope. And we were getting visuals as well for this, so I can't wait. It's definitely exciting, Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Prior to that, I mean, you're doing things, just congratulations on your new album coming out, other projects you're working on, the merch, and other things that you're planning for next year as well. So, that.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Real Lyrics.
Yes.
We're gonna be on my track. We also did a song. Yeah, they need to check out Oxytocin. That's on all platforms.
Ooh, I heard that. It's interesting.
Yeah, that song goes in. Kilo Express, C6, Shorty May, Fame the Dawn, all the people that's working with me on the album, to you, to everybody.
Thank you.
And especially main shout out goes to my lady. Her name's Denisha because she's my motivator in this. She sits by me like almost every night, tired and getting off work, and still is in the studio with me while I'm recording, trying to write lyrics. Or I'll be like, help me write this. What do I say? And then she'll tell me something to say and I'll write it down. So big shout out to her.
That's amazing. And I think that's great. Like you have that support team and that's what you need, to push you. And sometimes you have your days. You're human. We're all human. We have our days where we want to just take a minute and break, whatever. We're going to take a break, whatever. But it's good that you have somebody that's like, listen, no. Get right back up and do what you have to do.
Oh, yeah, she will. Most definitely does that. She'll be like, no, it's time for you to get in the studio tonight. You have to work on this album. It's coming out. And I'm like, I know.
I love that.
She stays on me about it.
And I love that. And that's why I say, like, you have that great team and you guys just, y'all guys are doing it. That's the main thing, Yeah.
Yep. And Carl, shout out to Carl too. He's going to be on the album. Can't leave him out.
Ooh, it's going to be good. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's like Christmas again. Awesome. So like I said, I can't wait. You got a lot of things working up this year and this whole next year. And then, we'd love to have you back when the album gets officially released. And then, we'll just play a few tunes on there so people can get familiar with that as well. And that,
Most definitely.
Awesome. Before you go, tell them your social media and where they can find you.
All right. So you can find me on YouTube, that rapper Kyngsolo. Facebook, you can look up Trey Gold. And Instagram, you can look up Kyngsolo87 with a Y, not an I.
Yeah, because the people with the names are like, wait a minute, I gotta look, and then they can't find you.
Yeah. and my Snapchat is Kyngsolo with the number 1 beside it.
Awesome. Oh, before we go, we got Riddlers. Hold on. Here we go. Let me scroll down. He said, I can't wait for your album to drop. Hey, Vero, I know Kyngsolo since 2015 on Neuro Radio. Ow, left me out.
NYUR, yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
New York Underground Radio.
That's wild. That's what's up, man. See, this is how it is, man. Just meet amazing people. And it's just great, and everything that we're doing, just working and getting things done. And that's so really, really dope. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. Again, thank you so much for your time. And I cannot wait when the new album gets out. So we definitely would have you back on and talk more about that as well.
Most definitely.
Thank you so much for your time. And get some rest if you can.
All right. You too.
Thank you too. Have a good one. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye. Let me try to figure this out. Yeah, I got you. All right. I got you. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yay. You got you. All right. Guys, that was it. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. Big shout out to artist Kyngsolo. Amazing artist. Go check out her music. Support, share, like 2 of her songs. One more time, I'm going to say one more the name. Let me see 1 second. I got it right here. It's called I'm Not Feeling Myself. It's out now on digital platforms. Also, Give Me One Night. You sound a little tired. Give Me One Night. I think it's called One Night, forgive me, by Real Lyrics and featuring Kyngsolo. Also, guys, check out her new album. I'll put the cover one more time on the screen so you guys can see. It'll be coming out October 28th. Yes, October 28th on the screen. You guys see that? It's called Mind Explosion. She has a lot of dope features on there and also a couple of singles or songs on there as well. So definitely go support and listen. I always tell people in general, share. Facebook is free, people. Like, comment. It doesn't hurt anybody to do that and support each other's music and all that's in it done. So you guys already know what that in mind. Now, prior to that, guys, before we get out of here, I want to thank everyone tuning in tonight. Big shout out to artist Kyngsolo coming in. Also, big shout out to artist No Excuses, the Great. Thank you guys for coming on. And this week we'll have a few more people on the show. Also, if you'd like to be a guest before we get out of here, hold on. Let me update you guys on that real quickly. So again, one more time here. So if you'd like to be a guest on here on the show, I have a few more days left on this month in October. Hit me up when all that's said and done to have you back on here, or have anybody on here in general to talk about what project they're doing, whatever they have in mind. Definitely contact me on my social media, which on my IG is at official Vero G. Follow me there and all that's said and done. And usually on Facebook or IG the most, but definitely you can find me either or. Definitely contact me in that. Also, last but not least, we also have opening now for the November magazine edition for the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So if you'd like to be on that, either depending on the packages, you're more than welcome to contact me and let's make it happen. Now, October is a bit delayed because I've been doing a lot of running around. So with that in mind, give me like another week or so. I'll be officially releasing out October's issue, the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So stay tuned for that when it gets out. I think that's pretty much it for tonight. With that in mind, thank you so much, guys. God bless you all. Have a great weekend. Please be safe out there in this crazy world we're living, and just keep on pushing. Continue on, all that great stuff. Also, before we go, one more time, guys, please go sign my petition. It's called End Domestic Violence. As you guys know, this month is the Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And you guys could, you guys should vote. You're not vote for me. So many things on my mind. You guys could sign the petition itself for your name at www.change.org. That's where you guys go and vote for, not vote, why do we keep saying voting? My God. Sign the petition, okay? It's called End Domestic Violence. That's where you guys could go and sign it and share it. And, it's free. So please, guys, this is my calls for ending domestic violence. I know it's a long haul with this because, like I mentioned earlier on the show tonight, it is something that's been ongoing for many years. And it's we have to break the barriers with this matter. And I think a lot of times people don't understand, me being a domestic violence survivor, I know firsthand the situation. I know how, unfortunately, a lot of people end becoming a statistic and becoming in the news because they have not gotten away from their abuser and, they have a fear or whatever the case may be, and I think a lot of times we need to be, instead of criticizing that person, we need to be the supportive system and to get out safely. So with that in mind, again, this is really dear to my heart. It's called End Domestic Violence. That's the petitions. I guess when you go on the change.org site, just type that up. It's called End Domestic Violence. And you'll see it there. It's like a lady with like an eye bruise or something, we call it. That's the one. And I think it's purple or something. So please, and also I have a Facebook page dedicated to this campaign as well. It's called End Domestic Violence. So if you guys, I have been on a while, been a bit active, but it's been, you can see all the pastors we talked about it, like the doc film I did about domestic violence, a couple of videos I did as well on this topic. So again, please go check that out. And again, it's at www.change.org. I thank you guys again for coming on the show. Thank you for everyone tuning in each and every week on the show here. And with that said, have a great rest of the week and weekend as well. Be productive and do what you guys got to do. I'll update you guys on more things this week on, just other things in general with music or everything else we're talking about. So with that in mind, thank you guys. I'm out. I'm about to pass out. I am done. God bless you. Have a great night. And we are signing out of here. And let's make it a great weekend. So with that in mind, God bless you all. I'll talk to you guys this week. And we'll take that point on. All right, guys. I'm signing out your girl, Vero G, on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G, will be see you this week. We signing out, guys. Take care.
That as a plus size woman, you're doing it, and I'm like,
Hood Baby.
but why can't you do it? And she's like, well, Mom was like, I'm not pretty enough. And
honestly, like when
very
our
pretty.
songs
And I was
come
like,
about, like
but you
we'll hear a
are.
beat,
And she's like,
and we
but
just sit back and vibe to it.
I have this,
And when we was hearing it, like
body and these
with the way
stretch
the
marks,
beat
and
is
I'm
set
like,
up,
and
saying got the amazing
or
Maroon 5.
someone came up to me on a show and
saying,
like, I
that
could never
Jack
do
and stuff,
this. I
that
had
song was real
surgery on my
smooth,
neck
and
and I
I
have
think
this
that we
scar, and
both
I'm like,
consider
and
ourselves smooth
I said,
people. You know what I'm saying?
to me,
We just add
scars
a little,
show what we
sauce
survived.
to
They're a
it.
badge of
We
honor.
just came out and brought a little vibe to it.
It's
Honestly,
not a flaw. It
just a
makes you
little turn
unique.
up
It says,
because I
hey,
know my
I did
first
this.
project
I
I came
accomplished this. I
more
lived
subtle.
through it, and I'm
I
better
came more
for it.
subtle
So,
because it was around February,
that's
Valentine's. You got the love,
what
you
I
got the
really
pain. People
predominantly
going through breakups
love
around
to
that time
share with
frame as well
people,
too. So
and
this time
just
around
bring
where
that awareness because I'm I'm plus size. I'm
Baby.
going out there.
How
I'm
did
doing
that
this
song
stuff.
came about?
All eyes are on me
is
when
it
I'm
really
doing the
honestly
stuff,
like when
and
our songs come about,
I
like
still
we'll
struggle
hear a beat
sometimes. I remember going to
and we
one New
just
York
sit back and
Fashion Week.
vibe
I
to it.
had
And when we was hearing it, like with the
imposter
way the beat
syndrome,
is
and I
set up,
told this girl
say got the
who's pretty
amazing
well known
Maroon
model, and I'm
5,
like,
you know what I'm saying,
I
that
feel like
like
I
Jagger
don't
stuff,
belong
that
because you would
song
have all
real
these
smooth,
billboards,
and I
and
could
either
we
they would be
both consider
younger or
ourselves
like
smooth